Hello, guys. What's up, Scratch? How you doing?
Yeah, doing pretty good, man. Excited. What about you?
Always. Live Arena is my hobby. And
Oh,
event this size, it is always good to have. It always good to make these happen and to be part of it too. It's going to be fun.
absolutely, absolutely. Big shout out to Void Crown Arena for working that hard to organize everything in the background and put all the brackets together, the players, and of course organizing the whole thing. Big shout out to the guys. Make sure you guys check out the website if you haven't seen it yet. If you're new in town, definitely something to check out if you are interested in Arena.
Yeah, VoidCrownArena.com. And the Coliseum is going to start soon. We have a lot to watch today. The tournament was first designed for 32 players. We have 20 content creators participating. So if you see the bracket, some of the fights already have winners, which means that fight didn't actually happen. Some were WO'd without opponent. So there are some persons that already got in the second round, but some fights of the first round is still going to happen, the ones that were not fulfilled by empty spaces. So we're going to have 20 content creators competing today. It's going to be fun. Whoa,
Yeah,
I'm
it will
anxious
be.
to it.
It will. Should we have a look at the price pool maybe? Let's see what all of these content creators are competing for.
Let's go.
Oh, we have some juicy rewards right there, right? Worth sweating a bit. Mythical skill
Oh,
tomes, some shards for the first time ever, right? That looks pretty
yeah.
good.
We have like for a moment I was like, oh gosh, the star stones.
I know,
It's a
right?
thousand star stones and three immortal
Yeah, I know, right?
stones. For a moment I was like, I want this first place via everything.
Yeah, it's a bit of an error there, guys. So ignore it. It's basically three mortal soul stones, 1,000 star stone dust. So it's not the other way
Yeah.
around because that would be pretty damn cool, huh?
Yeah, let me read it for people. The first place is going to get a mythical tome, one mythical tome, one legendary tome, one sacred shard, three 1,000 star stones, two 4 stars basalt, and three immortal soul stones. The second place is going to get two legendary skill tomes, two primal shards, two immortal soul stones, one 4 star basalt, and 750 store stones. And the third place is going to get a legendary skill tome, two void shards, one immortal soul stones, three 3 star basalts, and half a thousand starstones. So juicy prizes, something to compete for, and for sure, the glory of being the first emperor of the Colosseum.
Absolutely. Bring us back to the Roman times.
Yeah, juicy thematic. It's going to be something cool to see, something to interact around, and for sure to see that content creators that we have some good quality. We have amazing players out there that know what they are doing, competing against each other with crazy good quality in their teams, in their strategies. It's made by people that know that what they are doing most of the time, and they are going to clash, and that's always fun to see the different
Absolutely.
strategies that are going to come.
Absolutely. Should we maybe have a look at all of the people participating in it?
Oh,
So
the brackets.
yeah, the bracket just to kind of like have an idea of what people are involved in this tournament. Whenever you guys are ready with it.
Yeah, we can try to see the brackets to see the 20 players. Our production is going to show up the brackets for us. For you that doesn't know yet, you can see the brackets off anytime that you want. Just go there, voidcrownarena.com. It is going to the tournament, the Collegium tournament is going to be featured on the first screen. So you just click there and you're going to see, and it's going to be around a minute in the our screen too. So you're going to see how the distribution of the brackets are done. Everything is done automatically by the virtual arena system, which it is fantastic to build your tournaments and to participate in them. It is something really amazing, and thank you again, virtual arena, to make that possible. With
Abs-
Go
go
ahead,
on.
go ahead.
No, go on and finish what you were saying. Sorry, I thought that you were done. So don't interrupt you.
No, I want to say thank you to PLARIUM too to make that event go go go
Yeah,
happen. It is the truth. It won't happen without their help. So it is something good to see us compete, to see us having fun, and to share good moments with our audiences and community.
yeah, absolutely. Big shout out to Plarium as well for putting in the prizes, for helping us out. And guys, if you are looking to make a clan tournament, if you're looking to boast over your friends that you're better, like take them up for a challenge, organize your own tournament at voidcrownarena.com. Super easy to do it. And yeah, why not give it a try, Especially if you want to do something with the clan. It can be very interesting. I'm very happy
Yeah,
that they've introduced this game mode, bro. Like, I know we have been asking for it like since day one when they announced live arena. Are we gonna have friendly battles? Can we do it? And now it's
it
finally here,
was
which is great.
it was by far one of the most weighted features that we could have in the game because it is like the real deal around competitive scenarios that we might have or it's possible to have here on Raid. So it was one of the most weighted features, and we already saw it is really fun to compete around it, to have fun with friends, clanmates, to interact with everybody, us content creators. For example, I'm doing tournaments every week on my live. It is something
Mm,
that the audience really likes. It's something very interactive. We have a lot of good time and funny moments doing it, and always prizes. Prizes are very important. Some pe- some people are motivated by the prizes.
absolutely, of
So
course.
let me see who's going to be the first fight. It's going to be just Tal against Chazup. You can see here on the bracket. We're going to have Justal against Chazup, and the winner it is going to face Snackbox on the round two. Snackbox that went to round two with a WO win. After that, we're going to have on the round two John XP1 against Palo. Palo and John both went by WO their first fights. After that, from the first round, we have MTG Jedi against Blazing. The winner is going to face Authentic on the second round. After that, we're going to have from the second round Taraku against Kenpachi, both winning their battles by WO on the first round. From the first round fights, we're also going to have Nevis against Papa Drock, and the winner is going to face Breach on the second round. After that, we're going to have Soul Saint against this noob called Cruzen. This one I know. This one I know. On for the round two, we're going to have a Scratch here against Arthur Shao, fighting to the place to face Shinny.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's going to be cool. That's going to
it's
be
gonna be
cool.
fun. Yeah.
And for the final fight of the round two, we're going to have Young against Unworthy, that both came from the round one, winning by WO. So the fights are really going to start on the second round most of the time. A few fights coming from the first round because 20 we had the 32 spots, but only 20 content creators. So some already advanced to the second round. That's why you see on the bracket some fights like they were done, but there were just WOs. So
Yeah.
we're going to have the real fights starting practically from the remaining of the round one and the starting on the round two for most of the players. You're going to see some crazy battles out there.
Absolutely. And this time around, we're actually not going to have a double bracket system like the last tournament. It's going to be 3 matches and eliminated fatality.
Yeah, we're going to have that out of three. Okay, so let's start with the first fight
Let's bring it
in a
on.
few seconds. So it's going to be Gestal against Chazup. Oh, my ex clanmate Chazup. I need to say, I am cheering for Gestal like nah, like
Are you still going like that?
always.
Yeah.
Yeah, my rivalry with Chazup won't allow me to cheer for him. He's my close friend. That's why I want him to lose. Well, what is the best than make fun out of him? Look at his face. Look at his face. The face of the one that is going to lose.
Let's see. Is he going to lose?
Chazup is going to lose. I know that. Okay, we already have on the screen just against Chazup. And we start from first pick coming from Chazup, having the Marichka. Very solid pick for everything, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I actually just pulled my first dupe of her the other day during the 2x.
Oh, you're going to keep it
She's
or
fantastic.
going to empower?
I'm still in between, man. I'm not sure, you know. I'm kind of like debating at the moment. I don't have a
Yeah.
second stall for her. That's the only problem.
Yeah, it was a champion that it is good to have copies and it is good to have empowerment. Everything is useful. Continue on the picks. We had Crixia and Theodosia coming from Gestal. And after that, we had the Marius and Galatir coming for Chazup. So Chazup is on the classical picks, going for 2 Reviver supports and one of the craziest nukers that we have on the game, that it is Marius. Gestal is picking the top of the meta. You know, Crixia is dominating everything on the arena.
Yeah.
If you have Solinar as the best nuker in the game right now, you have Crixia as the mandatory support. So it is a crazy strong pick to have from Gestal's side. And for sure, what to say about Theodosia, man? This champion's perfection.
Yeah, one day I'll get her.
I recently got her and I was pretty happy. This champion is amazing. And we also have Predator and Embrys coming from Gestal. Solid picks, very strong nukers. Like Embrys is always a dangerous champion to face. And what to say about Predator? Crazy strong champion. Final picks coming from Chazup, Nice, and Gizmak. Oh, this Gizmak surprised me. He's going to play with 3 nukers. Very solid nukers, very safe nukers. Nice is like the clutch king. We can always expect him to turn the table 1v4.
Very annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, for sure. For sure. And Gestal went to triple nuker 2.
Okay, nice is out.
Last pick.
Surprised
Exactly.
Chazup did not bring in a lockout, you know, to try and bait him. I'm curious if that Gizmak is built on deflection or he has a different build, you know.
Yeah, good call. Let's see how he's going to be built. I think he might be able to do something interesting if he have the opportunity of playing first here. We have probably him play first, since Gasol has the opportunity of have a speed out very strong, but probably not a speed one. Let's go, Scratch. Give us a good cast here.
Let's see what we have right here. Galatir moving first. Okay, we have Stone Skin right there on Gizmak, so we definitely don't have a deflection. I was curious if he's trying to counter a bit of Mercurial, you know. But still moving first, melting the Stone Skin, which is really good.
Interesting, not many Mercurials on Gestal's side.
Yeah, I'm very surprised as well. I was expecting to see some Mercurial around. But right here, this Marius can be fatal. Predator doing his his nasty move, the evade. One day mine will do the same, you know.
We don't have that lag.
We have a CBR on Embrys by the looks of it. Interesting. That might be the first time I'm seeing it on Embrys.
Oh gosh, he was able to
them all
kill
down.
the Predator.
He got them all down.
These Marius did a very insane amount of damage here. I think he
did really well.
Damage.
Probably, yeah.
But we have the best revive in the game here. One of the best. This revive with 2 turns of unkillable coming for Theodos is amazing, bro.
Very nasty in this meta, man, because there are many champions ignoring that unkillable, you know. And if they have a lightning cage as well, complicating your life, it can be very painful. Everybody locked, so it does seem like he's got this in the bag.
Yeah, everybody now with
Enfeeble. Yeah. I think this is gonna go to the Chazup right here.
Yeah, the first fight out of the 3, it's going to be Chazup probably, unless we see something incredible happen that didn't happen.
Absolutely. I'm very curious to see if they're trying to swap a bit their picks based on what they've brought in, you know.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to swap the picks that they just did, you know, because we had the Crixia coming from first pick from Gestal, and I think Chazup owns the Crixia, so he might be taking away some champions, or he might stay with his picks, you know, stick to the strategy.
Surprised we've seen him picking Damarichka first as well. Curious if he's gonna try to play it a bit different now, you know.
Yeah, like you said, it was surprising that we didn't see a locker coming from him.
Yeah, very surprising.
It's something like in every battle that I do daily, it's the locker is the first pick. So that surprised me a lot, not seeing him. And he went again with Morichika first pick.
Yeah.
That is some balls. We need to
Absolutely.
say Chazup got some balls. Sometimes more than two, you know, on
Yeah,
him.
I'm surprised he did not try maybe to pick up like Theodosia to try and counter his pick or something, you know. But I guess if you have a recipe that works, you don't break it, right?
Yeah,
Don't
you're
change
going
it,
to
you know.
repeat it. And you know, the Theodosia saved the early lost from
Yeah,
Jessel's sides. So it must be something that he might try to get it again, and maybe the Krixia, since
yeah.
he's going to have the two.
Okay,
Oh, he took
okay.
away the
He got his
Mario.
horse. Good pick right there.
No
Let's
horse from
see.
Chazup.
A Predator pick now to counter him.
Yeah, you can see
Oh,
from Chazup.
I was gonna say, is
Chazup's
he
face
gonna?
that his strategy was destroyed since he doesn't
Yeah.
have monies anymore.
I was gonna say, is he gonna go like 3 supports, Galatir and Theodosia?
Coming from Chazup, nothing surprises me. Everything's possible. Even no Nuka.
You never know, you know. He might try like a crowd control strategy. Keep the
Yeah.
opponent enraged.
Even if he picks no nukers, he's going to say that is his strategy and it was part of the plan. I know him.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like we're seeing some other things there on the screen.
I think it's only fast. Let's see what's going to be the counter of Gestal trying to get against. We saw that this Gizmo is pretty fast.
Yeah, he was
went
pretty
to, like,
fast. Yeah.
He went to like 31 to play on the game. Oh, is that a speed
Hilvi.
Hilvi?
Who knows? Who knows? Actually,
And
very
again,
intrigued by it. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have the intimidate presence as Blessing, even being 6-star, so it
Probably
might
not
be-
too fast. Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be too fast. Otherwise, he would put the intimidate presence, but it can be also a trap. Imagine if it is. It can be.
Yeah. Very
You can't
surprised
be-
that he's not even looking at his Solanar Chazup, right? Like, I'm just looking at it, and he's not
Yeah.
even thinking about him, you know? And he's thinking about
Oh.
Hackathon. Interesting.
Hackathon. A
With no
soulless
soul.
hackathon.
Yeah.
Interesting
Fair.
picks from Chazup, but I can never tell if it is strategically peak.
Strategy
he's
or
just
troll, huh?
gambling. Yeah.
Okay. We
Nah, he
have
went for the nice.
Commodus and Ice. A lot of force
Yeah.
champions on Jastel's team, so Commodus might be in a bit of a trouble here if he weak hits or anything. And if there's a lot of
and we have
Mercury.
3 Magic Affinity champions. Oh, look at
Oh, to seal
that.
the deal, you know?
Solanar. Yeah.
So who is he getting out? Solanar or Crixia now? Because it gets more complicated.
If that's a speed Hilvi and he takes away the Solanar, he's going to get in trouble.
Oh,
around
he
the-
took
the-
Marius out. Interesting. Okay.
Interesting choice from him. I know from that smile that he's giving that he's say, "Oh gosh, I don't have
Oh,
what
gosh.
to do here."
What have I done? What have I done?
Yeah, but we can always have faith in eyes. You know, this kind of champion is made to face clutches and coming.
Absolutely,
Winning
man.
clutches is something that he is able to do, and he does it really well.
Absolutely, absolutely. But at the same time, Solanar is just so powerful.
Oh, and he went
Ooh.
first.
Very
with
fast
the
as well.
Commodus, fast one. The Creeks is
Oof.
done, so he used the Commodus to get the lockers away.
Absolutely. Very good surprise right there. You see, I was not expecting him to be faster than his Crixia.
Yeah, interesting move.
And
Okay,
no
he tried to
Mercurial.
heal. Yeah, the absence of Mercurial in Gestos and on Chazup teams is something that really surprised me. You
Hmm.
know, because it is the top of the meta to have Mercurial in almost everybody,
Absolutely.
and we don't see a single one on these 2 peaks here. So he has something troublesome on the other side that is the Solanar. He's dealing a lot of debuffs and he's trying to heal. And every
Yeah.
healing and debuff that he's doing, it's actually going to boost the Solanar potential. So it is something troublesome to him. He's not going to be able to heal that Commodus to do more damage too. And here comes
Ooh.
the breakaway.
Nice goes down. Counter attack coming in from Solanar. Interesting.
Yeah, but the interesting part, we don't have a healing
Nope.
come nowhere from his team because of the Solinar. And look at that. Instead of him healing, you have the Solinar. Oh my god.
All those
Look at
buffs,
that.
man. Oh,
Okay.
he got that in.
Won't him kill it? Oh, he got an Exaton by killing it. Does he have the Chrysalid?
He
Mythical
might
relic
he
on
might have the gemstone, the mythical one that gives extra turn potentially
Oh, it can be.
on the kill.
Yeah, it can be the gemstone or the Chrysalid.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if he kills someone, but 2 turns
It's-
unkillable on that Solinar. It was something hard to do since he got no healing on his side.
Yeah. And he just used his AoE before, so he only had a single target attack. And versus Stone Skin, even Predator
he-
himself cannot do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, he did not swap forms. What was
Yeah.
that actually? You know, because he could have locked the Solinar with the second form of the Commodus. I think he's afraid of changing and dying to the A1. But
Most
this is
likely,
going
yeah.
Yeah, this is going to eventually happen if
Oh.
he does nothing.
Okay,
Because
so
he's
he's all.
got no heals. Look.
Yeah. He will eventually, yeah. He's getting lower and lower, and he will revive back that Solinar. He's coming back. And the unkillable on
heal.
him, keeping him alive, is just. Okay.
Oh, that
might save him.
Stone saved him.
Oof.
Look at that.
Did
That Stone Skin
revive?
saved him. Okay, he
Trying
learned
not
the
to heal.
lesson. Yeah. Now it is the time for him to swap the form of the Commodus and lock in the Solinar.
Absolutely.
Lock this-
He has the unkillable. Is the safest thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah, locking the
Oh.
Solinar would be the right choice for him to do. I don't know why he lost this opportunity of doing it. It was going to be GG.
I think he's too excited, thinking that he's got it in the bag at the moment. You know that fatigue
Yeah,
can
and,
be really
and if
annoying
he
as
wins
well.
that one, it is the total win of the
Yeah,
and he did it.
he did it. GG's
Okay,
to Chazup. Moving forward in the.
I
in the
won't say I'm
bracket.
happy. You know, I won't say I'm happy. Jessup advancing is not something that makes me happy. You know, I was cheering for Jessup. I wanted that Solinar to have infinite amount of buffs on him.
Absolutely, but he did very well that Solinar. You know, I think he was just lacking a bit from what I've seen the accuracy. He wasn't really putting the fatigue on, and maybe a little bit of damage too.
Yeah, but
But he did pretty well.
we had a very solid team on the other side.
Yeah, that Theodosia is very
compare
painful. The Stone
Theodosia,
Skin
Marichika,
fail
Nice, and
unkillable. You
Commodus,
know.
you know, everybody has at least 100k HP or 8k plus. They are not easy to kill. They have a lot of reviving, passive revives, and everything else. And we might have the mythical relic or the mythical gemstone on that nice to give the
Yeah.
extra turn. So it is a really well done build,
Absolutely.
which is surprised me coming from Chazup.
poor guy, you're still gonna go at him. You know. It seems like we have MTG Jedi versus Blazing starting pretty soon as well. That is gonna be an interesting one as well. I know we have kind of like different type of players: Mega Krakens, Whales, Dolphins. You know, and I think both of them are kind of like more chilled with the spending. They're not like wailing crazy. So I think it's gonna be a pretty interesting one as well because you know sometimes with pulling the players in the brackets, it can be sometimes very unfair if you get like one of the craziest accounts versus a weaker one, you know. So it is a bit more balanced, a bit more interesting. I like seeing that, you know.
Yeah, the interesting part is on this meta we have for sure Mythicals dominating everywhere the game,
Yeah.
but for the arena at the moment we have interesting thing happening that it is the meta of the legendaries. The legendaries are dominating the meta most of the time now, so it is more easy. Let's say not easy, but you can get more access to legendaries than you can get from Mythicals most of the time. So it is easier to see people doing very well because of the legendaries that they have, and they are really on the meta. And we had a crazy amount of events lately with Solinar, Boyek, Ecatron, and everything that is dominating the meta. So a lot of players got them, you know,
Yeah.
and that they are really hard to deal with. They are like, okay, I need to think about what I'm going to do if I'm going to face that Bayek. I can't win without criticals.
Yeah, absolutely. They did add a lot of powerful legendaries recently, to say like this. Like we had what, like Predator, Bayak, Solanar, Hackathon, and a bunch of others as well. You know, throughout the last 1 year or so. So there are definitely a lot of powerful legendaries. Plus, we still have like Fabians. You know, we still have useful legendary champions that are not necessarily like voids. There's still quite a few of them pretty useful. You know, that maybe we had a guaranteed or a fusion in the past for them. You know.
Fabian is like the reason I lost most of my battles recently. It's because of Fabian. You know, sometimes we just cannot face him. Or either you get locked, either you get feared, or either you get
Yep,
petrified. He's annoying so many ways. What a champion
absolutely.
and what a fusion!
Yeah, very very good one. Very good one.
Yeah,
We need another one like this. You know.
yeah, I expected that for Pelops. It was a birthday fusion, so we were expecting something around that. It's not
Mm.
that Pelops is a bad champion, but for sure not in the
Not at the
same.
same level. Yeah.
Yeah, the level of the Fabian Lau is like top 10 champion in the game, and
Mm.
for sure we don't have Pelops in the top 100.
No, 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 no. Definitely not. No.
Yeah, so this is something that they are going to eventually progress, to bring in more champions to be part of the meta. Oh, the Mercurio, many players didn't like. Okay, so we're going to go to MTG Jedi against Blazing.
Let's see what do they have in store for us. Oh,
Oh, and we were talking about it, and we already see.
look at them. They're all there.
Yeah, we are talking about the Fabian and the
Bayak.
Krieger, and we have the Fabian and the Krieger right on opposite sides. It is happening a lot. And the MTG Jedi actually went with a really good strategy. He put the Donny, that is a
Yep.
natural counter to Green Affinity champions because of the
Yep.
affinity, and also a possible counter to lockers.
Yep.
So we're going to see some preparations here to face that locker in case. And, bro, look at that
Okay.
protractor.
Protracts out.
Protractor by was banned.
Yeah. It was a difficult choice there, I think, for him. Like, who am I taking out? Trixia, Bayak?
Both are really strong. Bayek because of the passive most of the time, and Kriegs after her
It's
protractor.
fantastic with the Mercurial now.
Yeah,
Though.
after the rebalance, she's a godlike champion. I lost some fights on the past platinum push because I was just losing to a single Kutraxa team. I killed
Yep.
everybody in the Kutraxa, killed my whole team.
She's going crazy. I've seen a fight where the two of them, they were just constantly going at each other. Was basically like a glitch in the game. It never ends.
Yeah, Kutraxa Qs,
Yeah.
revives Kutraxa Qs. Okay, we're going to have the Krieger taking out of the skills coming from Blazing. No, she refreshed actually.
She refreshed, yeah, and it seems like we have the Amphibol on Fabian, so I guess he did manage to lock it before. The stuns, oof. The Stormcaller Relic is just so powerful, man.
Bro, it is my dream.
Oof, that was a good nuke, but it failed on the rest. Like, it barely tickled them, but it was.
Oh, he went for the
hit.
AoE on the nice. Interesting choice coming from Blazing instead of blocking revive on someone. That might actually work. He's going to accelerate the team with the boost from the Kriegs' A2 on the second form. Is he going to revive? Yeah, we had a revive and the fear. Here comes it.
Oh, so annoying. So annoying when it comes. A reset? Okay, interesting.
And now it is the block that we were talking about. What an annoying champion it is to see Fund with 9 pieces of Merciless. Because he gets the time to restart his passive. And when you think you're going to kill him because you get rid of the replacement of the Mercurio, then he procs the passive and everything goes again and again and again and again. A very troublesome champion, one of the strongest to have Mercurio in 9 pieces. But let's see if he can survive that creature.
She's about to lock them. Or maybe put a block buffs. Okay, and get rid of him. Yeah.
Of using the Mercurio. Here comes his passive.
Yeah. Lock out
no block
now.
Damage because of the block buffs.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh, it cleansed. Okay.
But the passive still triggered, which is good.
And we have a Galateer and an Ice on the Blazing side, which are very tough opponents.
Ooh, that lightning Or we got resisted there. Oh, block revive.
Oh my
And he
god.
secured the win.
Yeah. With that blow, I didn't expect that to hit that good on him, but actually did. And 1-0 to Blazing. Great fight.
GG's. Good one, good one.
Great fight. And now with the alternate picks,
Let's
are we
see.
going to see MTG Jedi stealing something from the traditional picks of Blazing?
Maybe he's gonna go for that Marius, right? He's such a powerful champion as well. Because we were talking about legendary champions before, and we completely forgot about mentioning him. Right? He's just absolutely insane in the meta with the Mercurial now. How are you running yours at the moment? Do you still run him like full damage, or you build him fast?
No, minus full speed. Minus
Full speed. Yeah, I'm running mine the same. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm able to do a full speed Marius with some sort of damage because
Yeah.
blessings, empowerment, and high amount of gear pieces. But traditionally, the nuclear Marius is going down compared to the very fast Marius facing this Mercurial meta.
Absolutely.
And if you have the Stormcaller, bro,
too crazy, huh?
The dream, my dream at the moment.
I don't have it.
A lens. No, neither do I. Neither the lens of intangibility, neither the Stormcaller, but my two dreams are these two relics.
Yeah.
So maybe.
We go again with a nice right here for Blazing. Curious if MTG is gonna try to steal that Marius from him, or he's still going to rely again on Siegfried. We've seen that even though Siegfried is a very powerful champion, he does have troubles to go versus champions like Galatir. Nice. And we do have Marius picked by him now, so that will be a bit of a interesting choice. What's Blazing going to pick? Is he gonna go?
We see how much he relies on that nice pick, you know, to him to make him a first pick, knowing that the opponent probably had Nice and Lockers, Marius and Lockers. He still kept the first pick on the Nice because it's some treasure that he evaluates. It is very important to him. Now let's see if he's going to deal with that Gotraxa or if he's going to deal with the Marius, because his Stormcaller Marius can make him trouble too.
And we got a Raglin in with an Ambris. We still have that Donny on the MTG Jedi's team. Surprised that he's not trying to twist around to a Reviver or so. Okay, so he's bringing in Siegfried, damage and revive. So now it gets a bit more complicated on who is he going to ban. Gotraxa or a Lockout? It seems like it. Gotraxa, a nice band. Ooh, that is going to be interesting. We do have Raglin on the enemy team, so she doesn't really care about being locked, and that revive is just very powerful, bro. Like, really solid.
She's really on the meta at the moment. A champion that was brought entirely by the Mercurial. Without Mercurial, she's not a viable champion.
Yeah, exactly. Mercurial.
She became crazy champion, and she actually counters a little bit the Mercurial because of the amount of hits that she has on the A1. 3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, we see the lock coming from the Fabian. That's going to be automatically countered by Kriegs' second form, refreshing their skills. Now it's a thing about speed, and the Marius is going to play. Are we going to see a Stormcall? No Stormcall, but a lot of damage.
Raglin down.
Okay, he's going to the A2. The A2 doesn't ignore defense. So the damage is lower compared with the A3 that ignores damage.
But thankfully they were pretty low, Raglin and Krixia and the Thermeter. This is in the back for
my god.
MTG Jedi. Pretty fast, very good decisions there with Siegfried to try and do that, because if not, he was just gonna trigger the passive on Galatir.
He wiped entirely the team really quickly with these A2s of the Siegfried, even not having an ignore defense set and not having ignore defense on the skill itself. They did a lot of damage with this really good build out there. Okay, Blazing now started with the Marius. He doesn't want to face that again.
Not again, huh?
Is he going to pick that? No, he picked the Nice.
He got his Nice now. That's becoming interesting. I like when they counter each other like this, you know. Like, I know I your pick before. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna try to stop.
And this is the magical of the best out of 3, you know? They had 2 battles to know each other's roster and how they are built. So now they are trying to take out champions from the enemy to take them out of the comfort zone. So it is something interesting. And we're going to see these Turtle, Donny, and the Fabian a lot on MTG Jedi. So that's the reason he's not taking away that Krixia. He knows he's fast,
Yep.
and he knows that he might get a chance, even if he doesn't get the Fabian to lock the enemy team, which is
Absolutely.
interesting. What is he going to take away? Here is the Siegfried again.
Okay. Is he gonna take the Donny? Is he gonna take? Yeah,
Oh,
Donny's
he took
out.
Donny. And
Bayek
Bayek.
is out. Okay. But he still has no speed aura, so that Fabian might have the edge there to actually move in front of Krixia and still repeat the process, which
Yeah.
could potentially give him a bit of an advantage. Yes, he's indeed faster. Without that, Galatil got resisted. Krixia, of course, will
And the
definitely try
Predator
to.
evaded.
He did. Yeah, I've missed that part.
Yeah.
Such a crazy champion with that evade. Marius, Stormcaller
Okay.
Marius. Okay.
We have no more Mercurius on the side of MTG Jedi, so he's going to try to. Oh, he went for the
Ooh.
stun.
I was gonna say, try the risky one instead of the block active skills.
Oh gosh.
Krixia.
Krutraxa.
Krutraxa, sorry, Krutraxa, not
Yeah.
Krixia.
Krutraxa has the possibility of going through that Mercurio with the amount of hits that she's able to do.
Okay.
Oh, she went for the
He's
Galaxy.
yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
and
Marius
my
down.
God.
That is nasty. And Galatil is very low now and is very close to go down right there. But we do have Predator.
Oh no! The Krutraxa will come again and kill someone.
Yeah.
And it was the Galaxy, really good strategy on his side.
Very, very good. Krutraxa, she's fantastic after the buff, man. I absolutely
Crazy
love the
champion.
champion.
Crazy champion. Okay,
Okay,
we have
evading.
the Knight.
That is a bit dangerous.
And there is something. This spread boy doesn't have any evade anymore because he did not kill.
I think he
Did he kill the
didn't.
Fabian?
He killed Fabian, I think, no?
So only 20%.
Yeah,
Is
20%.
Is
Yeah.
that going to be
Oh,
enough?
oh, Krixia, Krutraxa.
Krutraxa.
Twice in a row. There we go.
Okay, we
MTG
had
Jedi.
He turned the table really well.
Absolutely. The
And
underdog from the first fight.
Yes, and he did that with a really good strategy. He kept
Yeah.
the core, and he was trying to take champions out of the enemy comfort zone. You know, so he made Blazing play with something that he does not play all the time because he was having his champions draft, and that
Absolutely.
was really smart coming from him.
Very, very good picks. He played it very nice when he stole his Marius. Exactly what I would have done as well, most likely. Take that Marius away, you know. Don't want to deal with it. And then when he picked his nice in the final one, was like the cherry on top of the cake, you know. I was like, oh damn, that's getting interesting now, you know.
And bro, what a damage from that Krixia.
Yeah.
We never get it right.
Yeah. Twice in a row. The third time will be right, you know.
Yeah, you know, Krixia is so strong that she's now doing damage too.
Yeah. I mean, why not? She was very strong and she's still very strong. So imagine seeing a buff on her next week. She becomes a damage dealer.
Well, I faced it once, a Galatir damage dealer, and he won the fight. He won the fight because I didn't expect the damage.
I bet, yeah.
I didn't expect, but it was long time ago. We were still learning what he was able to do, and I faced the damage dealer Galatir, and I was like, what the fuck?
So the next two opponents will be Nevis and Big Papa Drock. That's gonna be a pretty interesting match as well. Glad to see that Drock is finally feeling better and stuff. Because we're kind of like missing him on the scene, you know. So glad to see that he's kind of like back on track with doing videos more often and stuff. So that's a good thing. And glad to see that he's taking part in the tournament as well.
Yeah, he's healing.
Absolutely.
Okay. In about 1 minute, we're going to have Nevis and Papa Drock facing each other. It's going to be a good clash because Nevis has a really good strong account, and he's a member of the Olympicus clan, which is a really strong cluster. We're gonna see strong players here, and for sure, everybody knows Drock. Crazy account, crazy player. Good strategy always. And you know the love for the polymorph.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I don't think anyone else loves polymorph more than Drock, you know?
Yeah, so I actually know that some of the off champions of Nevis are built in polymorph. So let's see if one of them procs. And we have
Let's
them
see.
on the screen. First pick coming for Nevis. What is it going to be? Oh, the
Various.
Marius. Interesting choice against
Mm.
a player like Drock. I think they faced each other last tournament, and he lose to the +4 Marius of Drock.
Oh, I think
He
so. So
lost.
maybe he's scared about it. Scared
Yeah,
of it, you
that's
know?
not very common for speak. At this meta, it was very common 2 months ago, and now we see the lockers most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for the Galatier and Fabian to face that Bayek Krixe pick
Yeah.
and a +4 Krixe. That scares
Nasty.
me.
It does.
That scares me.
Even a +2 Bayak is pretty nasty with a 6-star Soul Tomb.
Yeah, I read on the peak of the builds, so
Mm.
we know that this is going to be a lot of damage coming from that Bayek.
Absolutely,
good.
absolutely.
It is going to something that he needs to take care of. And we still have 2 picks to be done from Drock.
Oh, Solanar. I can be proud that I've pulled one Solanar in my career, and that's the Solanar I've pulled, just not on my account, on his.
Wow, he's playing. If you say he's playing with the meta and he's playing with the meta, you know,
And
he
then
did
nice too.
every single meta pick that he was able to.
You just forgot that Predator, but let's see. Predator, Carnage, Marius. Carnage, a very good counter to Bayak, huh?
Yes, it is. The problem is the Solinar. Every time you try to spread that debuffs, the Solinar gets 1,000 buffs. So he might be removing that Solinar, but he's going to have to deal with the Krixia. It's not an easy choice, you know?
No, absolutely.
For sure that he does.
Krixia is out, Fabian is out, okay.
Lockers exchange ban, some very common move. This is the most traditional bans that we have on the moment for this meta. Everybody taking away the lockers. So facing that army from Drock is not going to be easy.
Not at all. But he brought in a Hecaton, right? If he has more buffs than the enemy team, he can crit. So he's bypassing Bayek's passive, which is really, really good. He actually traded a 6-star Predator for a 1-star Hackathon just to try and counter that Bayek in there, while he can actually remove that Krixia out of the fight. And
it's going to be an exchange, you know. He's going to give a ton of buffs.
He will,
to
yeah.
the Solinar to try to do that.
Absolutely.
Because every time they try to stun him or give him crowd control,
yeah, he will gain a lot of buffs. Yeah.
Yeah, and we cannot forget there is a Bayek and an eyes on the other side. You know, I think that Solinar already countered more than 10 times. Oh,
can lock that passive now.
Yeah, and now he has the opportunity of spreading that. At least guarantee one champion to have it.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, he's actually going for something else.
And he was able to remove the stone skin.
Yeah.
And swap HP. Really good move.
And that fatigue on.
He has that advantage now.
Absolutely. So
okay.
We managed to survive there.
And he provoked the nice.
Ooh.
Let's see what move is coming from that.
The revive.
The revive and the counter.
Solinar is back.
Yeah. And the troublesome champion is back in.
Oh, and he's got it. With all the unkillability, it's gonna be a bit hard. Oh,
okay, look at that.
He got that on Theodosia.
And on everybody else because of the spread.
Yeah.
But Solinar counters.
Oh, Galatir is down. Marius is down. What it looked like a very, very good move right there. It might actually just cost him this fight.
The Solinar changed the tide here.
Absolutely, like that Metamorph there.
Yeah, and he's
really,
receiving a lot of debuffs through the E1s and the spreads of these two champions. So it is something that is not easy to deal because of the amount of buff that he's having.
Yeah.
He's actually able to swap form, but he will die. Oh my god, Stonsky now. The Solonar is going to give
So
him
it's
some
Nuker
trouble.
versus Nuker. Thankfully, that nice. Actually, he might is a bit smaller for me on the screen to see if he has the debuffs for 2 turns or 1, you know. But
Yeah.
he's down now. So let's see.
And we
Solanar
have,
versus Carnage.
yeah,
Drock.
which is a battle that is very hard to
Yeah.
Carnage.
Yeah.
Even if he
It's,
got the kill, the Solana would revive.
yeah, exactly. With a massive shield, which it just reflects back so much damage, man.
Yeah, it was a hard fight for him.
Mm,
Let's
absolutely.
see if he's going to be able to mitigate some of the picks that Drock did this time to might have a better chance.
Very
Now that
curious.
now Drock has the first pick, the upper hand on the picks.
Oh, Marius. I was going to
Oh.
say, is he going to bring in Marius? It seems like it.
He was like, "You banned, now you take it."
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey.
and we have actually the Krieger coming in from his side.
Oh.
No,
Double
the
lockout.
double locker.
Okay, interesting. Just to
Yeah,
try
that
and deal with that
surprised me.
Fabian with that Solanar if it comes back.
Yeah, that's actually surprised me a lot because these two picks in sequence makes you have almost no alternative for third
Yeah.
support or to have something different from 3 nukers, you know.
Yeah.
It is a meta that you're in trouble if you have only 2 nukers and you face a block revive or something else that he bans 1 nuker and block revives the others, you're done. So it
Yeah.
is something that might be troublesome to have on Navi side.
I think it's pretty hard to play it with two lockouts in this meta because there's just so many variables, you know, and if they ban your best nuker or they ban your best reviver, you're in such big troubles thereafter, you know.
Yeah, and to make the 2 picks in sequence, it reveals your whole strategy, you know.
Kind of, yeah. Okay, he's going for Bayek.
If he's facing an account that doesn't have that many options, okay, that might be extremely hard to face. But if he's facing an account like Drock that has all the possibilities in the game to be used, he's not going to run out of what to use, you know. So it might be, we might see like all of second form mythicals coming from Drock, and it's going to be troublesome for him.
Yeah, it can definitely be a big
this is a hard choice to make.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
think
If he does not weak hit now, he has a solid win chance. Oh, he's going to weak hit because of the Enfeeble.
the Enfeeble, yeah, but I think
She
he's
can go
still
through
safe.
with the A1, but
If it's no weak hit CBR on the enemy
yeah.
team,
Oh my god,
there is a CBR, there is a CBR. Oh. The thing is, can Predator land the Hunter's Gaze? Block the revive on somebody. He will probably
Oh my god.
attempt to do it, that's for sure. But can he do
He's
enough
full life
damage?
now.
Oh no, not enough damage.
Okay, let's see what he's going to do.
Is Nice going to carry the entire fight right here? Okay,
Oh
that
my
was a lot
god,
of
we're going
damage.
to have a Garo
I think a Gyaro
doing
for
a
the win
big
here.
damage. She's 0 HP.
Yeah, she'll
So
do
this
crazy
is going
damage.
to
And she
be
has the
massive if no
A2.
hit.
Oh my
wow.
god, that's Sivia, bro. Oh,
Oh
but of
gosh.
course. Oh,
Here
Solanar.
comes the
Let's
Solanar
not
that we
forget
all
about
forgot
him.
about.
I
but
forgot
he's
about him.
down.
I forgot about him. He was out of the fight. I was like, yeah, that's it. He's got it. But that's Solanar comes out of nowhere. GG's.
And
1-1.
we had that strategy going for the double locker in the beginning,
Yeah.
and we were like, okay, it actually worked.
I was
And
literally gonna
gave him
say
the upper hand.
it worked really good for him, yeah? It
Yeah.
worked really good.
Oh, he has the first pick again. Let's see what he's going to do, because now Drock is going to have one of the lockers.
Yeah.
He went for the Marius?
Like,
He's thinking.
is he
He
going to
went for
try
the
to do
Marius.
to him the exact same thing?
If I was Drock, I was going to put the two lockers.
Yeah.
Just
Pay him back,
to
you
do
know,
what-
payback.
Yeah, to do what MTG Jedi done with did with
Yeah,
with
he's
Brady.
doing it. I mean, it's the best thing. And from what I'm seeing, I might be blind, but I'm not seeing a Donny in his quad right here for Nevis. So he doesn't have one prepared to deal with a situation like this.
Yeah. Okay, Drock, turn on the transmission, please. You're hearing us.
I think is an obvious choice to like. I would have done that. You would have done that. He did that. You know, probably. I feel like the majority of players that.
And would be so dirty.
Yeah, exactly. Like, definitely worth doing it. You know. But it's like seeing basically a mirrored pick now, because he went with Nice, Galatir, and with Marius. Exactly the exact same champions Drock had before in his team.
Yeah. And the thing is, I think he's going to let the two
Lockouts,
champions out, the two lockouts, and he's going to try to have his way through that.
Yeah. So he's got a Bayak. That's what he's
what-
planning now. Theodosia and Solanar
no,
on the other
he's
side.
not.
Ooh. And Hilvi. Is he going to go with Hilvi and Bayak? Yes, he is.
Yeah. Probably he's going to take away the Solanar now, and he's going to try to face whatever Nuka comes on the
Yeah.
last spot.
I'm curious
And
if he's a Predator coming in there or something else.
Yeah, if the Predator comes, he needs to remove that Bayak, and he needs to win the speed race.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good, difficult choices from the bans, from the peaks. We had the 101, so nothing is decided.
Oh, I was literally just thinking, doesn't he have Arnie? Does he have Arnie? I was literally just going in my mind right now. Does he have him?
Oh, and he took away the Theodosia. Nevis took away the Theodosia, not the Solanar.
Yeah.
So he wants to face a Solanar Arn team without a single skill on his side.
Oof. It's going to be a very, very dangerous one. Like, there is no crazy revive or anything like that on Drock's side. But that Arnie, if he gets to get rid of the Marius and just keep that Nice.
Well, he needed to swap that form to try to lock the Arn, because if this Arn plays before his team, he's in a situation. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
he's
and
in a
he's
situation
ready.
that can be one-hit KO.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Oh
Block
my.
revive on Nice instantly. Marius left. I really don't think they will be able to deal with that Solanar.
Not only that, the Galatir is also locked.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, so they're locked and the block buffs now. So I think we did have Mercurial on that Galaxy, if I'm not mistaken. But that Arnie, look at that.
Oh my god, 2 block revives and
GG's.
it's
2 block
over.
revives back to back. I'm very surprised to see that he just absolutely destroyed Nice like that, like instantly wiped him. I thought that
With,
maybe
with the
he's
block
gonna
passive.
survive. Yeah, the block passives, yeah.
The
Crazy,
block
crazy.
passive and the death brand, it's like, you're not going to survive.
No
And we
chance.
all know Arn is capable of doing insane amount of damage. Not easy to see any champion surviving him.
Mm.
So it is not something that it is that easy, to face. Arn. It is incredibly strong and something that it's hard for most of the players to face. I have trouble facing Arns, and I have a very vast roster to play around, but it's a champion that is not easy. He's capable of doing amazing things.
And it seems like it's going to be my fight after. So I just quickly want to make sure that he can actually add me on the friendly squeak.
Wish you luck.
Thank you, thank you. I'll let you do all the talking now. I'll be quiet.
We're going to have you against Arthur Shell. Oh, you can comment your own picks.
Yeah, I can definitely do that, of course.
Well,
Arthur
oh,
Shell, okay,
if you
so
were Chazup, I think you wouldn't be able to comment your own picks, but
mm,
since you're not him.
so let's see if we can find him. Okay, so I'll send him the first request in here.
Okay, we're going to have a scratch against Arthur Shell in a moment. And
I
we're going
have
to
no
have.
idea how crazy is his account. I literally know nothing about his account, so I'm not sure what to
Neither do
expect.
I. We're going to discover together.
Absolutely, but I'm gonna get a safe pick as well, and I'm gonna go with the Marius to start with.
Yeah. These days, I assume everybody's a whale.
Mm.
Everybody, if someone puts a arbiter in front of me, I assume in my head that this arbiter has 600 speed, and I lost the speed race, so I play like that.
Is he gonna be a whale? What's happening there, right?
Yeah, they are always faster than me. They always more resistance than me. What should I do?
Right, so we gotta bring in a lockout as well to try and deal with his team. A good support. That Predator is just such a crazy powerful.
Okay, Scratch was dragged to the channel of the fight, so he's going to be there facing Artus, and I don't even know if he knows he's without audio. Oh, I was curious to see the thought process that he was going to do. I don't know Artus' account. I know Scratch has a crazy strong account, very well done build. And I don't know what he's going to play against, but we're going to discover now. And like I said, we always assume it is going to be a whale on the other side. Okay, waiting for the fight to show up, and we already had some peaks. Okay, on Arthur Shell's side, we already had Fabian, Donny, Huvie, and Predator picked. And on Stretch's side, we have the Marius first pick, the Creeks, the Galathier, the Bayek, and the Nice. He said he was going to play safe, and he's actually playing really safe. He picked every single champion that it's very safe to be picked right now. And we have a Galeos' last pick on Arthur Shell. Interesting pick seeing these days meta. Is this Galeos going to be able to do enough damage to kill the Nice or the Bayek? It is something that we're going to discover in a few seconds. Remembering this is the best out of 3 all the fights here in the beginning until the grand finales, I think, or even the grand finale. Only the grand finales are best out of 5. everything that we're going to have until the grand finale is going to be best out of 3. So okay, we have double scratch screen. Okay, they are putting back the screen. I think they are going to swap between the screens because it was a little bit laggy. So we have the signals of the 2 players. We're going to swap between them to see if it is a little bit less laggy. Showing the screen of maybe Scratch. We're on Arthur's screen. Waiting for them to show up. Come on, my staff! She was the fight. I'm curious to see what we're going to face there. Okay, we're red have a Donny down. Yeah, the sign is really, really, really bad. I think one of the screen shared are very, very, very laggy. I think it's Arthur Shell's shared that it is a little bit laggy. And here red lost the Donny. We can see that. Pixels. I don't. I only see pixels. Okay, we have the UV down now. I don't know who killed her. Oh, I think we might change to Scratch's account on the next fight to see if it is not laggy. it was over pretty fast. I didn't even saw what happened, to be fair. So
Right. I'm back, right?
yeah, I cannot say that I saw your fight because it was pretty laggy.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about how it was because we didn't saw almost
I
anything.
shared my screen on the second one. Did you guys manage to get that one up and running?
I think we didn't. I
You
think we
didn't? Ah,
didn't.
okay. Yeah, so basically, he brought in Hilvi Marius, tried to counter a bit my pick. He used Donny quite a bit, which was pretty good. He had a nice available, which did pretty good. But the second fight, I brought in Edward and absolutely demolished the team with the AoE, which was pretty. It surprised me as well that I literally wiped everybody with that AoE. But yeah,
Yeah,
was a good fight. Tried to counter the lockouts a lot.
on
He
the
was
screen I
prepared for it.
saw Glisep played, and then suddenly everybody was dead.
Yeah, he was prepared for a lockout. So good match from him.
Okay, so you're going to advanced, and now actually we have some news to introduce. We're going to talk about the Void League. We have something coming up on the Void Core Arena system that it is a ranked based league for players to participate. Something really interesting that the Void Core is going to promote, and we're going to have a small video introduce the community to the new feature that's coming to the site. It is going to be a rank based league that it is going to be based on what you wins of your fight. We're going to have some tournaments during the weeks, during the month, and every 3 months you're going to have a major tournament. So the monthly one is going to be the minors. The every 3 months is going to be the major, and we're going to have weekly tournaments that are called qualifiers. That people are going to be able to raise the rankings through the Void League, qualify themselves to the minors, and qualify themselves to the majors. And we're going to have a money prize on the majors. So it's going to be something interesting to participate. Some of the players are going to be to have the opportunity to experience real competition and a really tough ranking to do. We're going to have actual points going up and down every week based on your on which placement you get in every tournament to have enough points to participate on the minors, to have enough points to participate on the majors, and that goes on. In a few moments, we're going to have a video on the screen that explains everything
Yeah,
for
it's gonna be
you.
a pretty interesting one with the way they created their system, the Halo system, and basically have a good base of players trying to participate in it. Some people might say only Krakens will take part in it. Like I'm seeing somebody in the comment. Yeah, I am talking about you, bro. But look, guys, the whole idea is everybody can play it. You have fun. You're not going in there to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna destroy absolutely everybody. It's fine to lose sometimes. Like it's life. You win some, you lose some. The
Yeah,
thing
and
that
actually,
matters the most is have fun, enjoy
yeah,
yourself,
and actually,
learn
I'm
something
running
from it.
tournaments. I'm running tournaments every week, and we had, for example, 2 tournaments ago, a whale winning the tournament, and on the second tournament, he lost on the first fight to a very small account compared to him. So
Yeah.
we had the winner of a tournament that win all the fights, not a single lost, losing the first fight of the second tournament to a baby account compared to
Mm.
him. So this is something that is really frequent in the arena. Even if you don't have the craziest account, you can sometimes win big fights. And we're actually going to see the video now explaining everything. Let's go to the video.
my name is Yang, and I'm here to introduce you to the Void League. The Void League is where the best and most competitive players battle for glory, recognition, and growing prize pool. The league runs in seasons, each lasting 4 months. Every month, players compete in tournaments called qualifiers. These events award ranking points, and each winner earns a direct invite to the minor tournament. At the end of the month, the top 32 players based on rankings and direct invites compete in the minor tournament. Here, players fight for additional points, prizes, and most importantly, a direct spot to the major. After 3 months of competition, the rankings are locked. The top 32 players qualify for the major tournament, the ultimate stage. The major tournament will feature a fully live streamed event, high-level competition, and the chance to win prizes up to $1,000. To participate, there will be a subscription system, but don't worry, the first month is completely on us. So here's the path. It's simple. Play the qualifiers, earn your points, reach the minors, secure your place in the major tournament, and claim your glory.
Yeah, we are back. So this is how the Void League is going to be. Hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be something fun. That is going to be something that is going to bring and add more to our community. It is going to slowly build up the sense of the Love Arena community. This is what Void Crown is trying to achieve. You know, for sure, it's a new project. We're just starting. They are evolving every day with a lot of feedback, trying to get better every time. They're listening to a lot of feedbacks. We're trying to figure out ways of giving more chances to free-to-play accounts, for small whale accounts, for big whales accounts. It is hard to figure out a way of separating that and categorize because not even Raid Shadow Legend has it. So it is hard to do it outside of the game itself. So they're trying. They're cracking their heads out of thinking what they could do and to develop some leagues out of these idea. It is something that only adds up to the community, you know, as something that I really enjoy to see the plans that they are doing, because just going to give more things for the community to have fun with, and there is no downside in that. What do you think, Scratch?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think it just opens the door to so many possibilities. You know, you can have conditions, handicaps in tournaments. You can try so many things. No mythicals, no mythical relics, epic tournament only, or there's so many possibilities, you know. So, or you just pick different factions. You have so many options to do for tournaments, and having a league, even though it doesn't necessarily start with any of these things that I've just mentioned, I think is very, very good for the people that are passionate about live arena and they love playing it. You know, uh, they love flexing, competing, even if they are some of the craziest players in the game. You know, it's gonna be interesting, and it can just evolve and develop. As you said, Void Crown Arena, it has been around for a month, right? Around something like that. So um, it's continuously going to evolve and just get better and better based on the feedback from the players. So if you guys want to give feedback, make sure you guys join the Discord. If you're not a member on the website, make sure you go create a membership. You don't have to participate in that particular tournament. You can make tournaments with your clan members. You can make tournaments with friends, etc. But more about that in a second, because we have Palomas versus John XP in the next fight. And Palomas started directly strong with an Embrace. Absolutely love this guy, bro. He's so funny.
Yes, it is. Palomas is one of the funniest content creators that I ever saw on Raid. It is really cool what he does. I like his touch on the content he does. And we're going to have John against him. John is a veteran player from Raid Shadow Legends. He's been playing for the past 7 years. He's Brazilian, so I know him really well. We've been playing together in many clans. He's actually my clan leader. That's why I'm cheering for Palomas, because John is my clan leader and I can't handle him winning fights. He will talk about that non-stop for months. So I'm cheering for Palomas.
Yeah, I'm cheering for Palomas too. I'm not too familiar with John, but I like Palomas. He's a lot of fun, you know. So I'm cheering for his Ambris going versus Damarius and Crixia. Let's see what is going to be his next move.
Yeah, John has a really strong account. You know, he has everything that the meta has to offer.
I can
So
see he has
he's-
literally 3 champions that I don't, and they're all meta.
Yeah, he has a count that is possibly facing anybody, giving trouble. So it is not something easy to face. And for sure, Palo has what is necessary to win that, because we already see on his side Ambris, Nell, and Fabian. You know, I'm
Yep.
cheering for that Fabian to lock everybody.
And Solan are literally the best counter to Nell. And I was gonna say, like, I do not have Nell personally, but I think she dropped a lot in the meta now because of the Mercurial. What do you think about it?
Yeah, if you think her alone, the threat she was before.
Yeah,
alone,
she was crazy, yeah?
Yeah, she was like the most insane champion to face, because one mistake on your side could cost the entire battle. Right now, the Mercurial countered her a lot, but at the same time, gave her a lot of opportunity of being played in Mercurial. So she's
Yeah.
a really good last pick. She was previously a medium pick, something you pick on the second, third, and fourth pick, and now she's a champion you pick on the fifth pick. But she's still really solid. Depending on the team that you're facing, even if they have the Mercurial on the team, you might be able to win because of the now debuffs, and that happens a lot actually. So I won't say she was cast outside from the meta, but she's just a little bit more strategical pick right now.
This is a very interesting one. I'm just saying that Palomas picked literally no support in there.
He went all in.
Yeah,
all
it's
in,
not.
but he was locked by the creeks.
It's not gonna. It's not looking too good for him at the moment.
Yeah, but we already saw some poisons of the now going
Yeah.
into the supports.
We've seen
of
some.
John. And the passives that he might have to do, like the buff day one might proc more poisons.
that's
Oh, my
already-
god, she's dead.
Yeah, the Soul Rip.
Okay, the situation does not look good to him now.
No, not at all.
But I have hope. Palo, please destroy him, Palo. Obliterate him.
That hit from Marius. But he's still
And-
alive. He can still be a bit of a threat once that passive procs.
Wow, he needs to kill that Theodosia.
Yeah, that's the only problem. And that I'm seeing some Mercurial stacks in there, and the ally protection is really not looking too good, you know?
Yeah, that's why he's hiding his face. Well, here it goes. At least kill the Marius, kill the Marius. Oh my god.
The block damage proc. GG's, good try.
Okay, he just I think we know what he needs to do now. He just needs to ban 2 champions from John. And
Yeah.
that will be easier.
he needs to take some of his picks.
Yeah. The Crixia, I think I didn't saw on Palo's roster, so I don't know if he's going to be able to take that Crixia. And this is a champion that is really annoying because you need to ban her.
Yeah, he needs to
Otherwise,
take that Marius maybe, if he doesn't have Crixia, at least. you know?
Yeah. Now we're going to have the alternate picks, which is going to maybe give him the opportunity of doing something different. The first pick is going to John, so I don't know if he's going to mitigate anything coming from him. Oh, he went for the Prep Boy.
Red boy, indeed. So I'm gonna give that Marius a chance for Palomas now.
Yeah, Palo, I trust you, Palo. Please beat him.
Yeah. Come on.
He's still-
Make it
he's still-
interesting, a 1-1. Oh, Fabian, Marius,
and
okay.
Marius. Okay, so now we have the Marius on his side instead of John's. And John swapped away the order of the champions, and he did that really well.
Yeah.
Because the Niantic on the first pick is going to have more champions under her passive.
Correct, yeah.
So that was the right move to do. John is smiling for sure. For sure, they're talking a lot on their own channel, you know.
It's all
making
about
fun of-
having fun, bro. Like literally, you see, Palomas is getting his ass whooped, or he got his ass whooped in the first fight, but he had more fun than the rest of the people winning. You know, it's just having
Yeah.
fun with your
And
friends, you know, and stuff.
It is part of the strategy because now he's going to humiliate John with a insane comeback, and we're going to have John losing on the last fight.
Let's
This
see.
is my prediction.
It could be. It literally, it could be a thing as well. But he's in trouble again because
the Solomar.
that's Solanaria, and not getting debuffed is gonna be very dangerous. But the good thing
Yeah.
is that he has a couple of magic champions in his team, you know. So hopefully he's not gonna get his nice band. He's gonna keep nice there. Maybe that will offer him a bit of a support in the second form if he needs to revive. And that is an
Okay.
interesting one.
John
banned
took the
Eve.
Fabian and he took the Nyanha. Yeah.
I think he misclicked. By judging by his face, I think he misclicked. I think he misclicked.
Well, let's see what he can do against Acrixia.
I think he just misclicked right there.
Oh, it happens to me sometimes.
Usually, what happens to me, I pick for whatever reason, Calamitous Carnage over Galatir. I don't know how it happens, but it happens so often.
Close play power, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, the Solanars are red, removing the stacks of the Mercurio to the counterattacks.
Yeah.
And he's having a turn. What he's going to do? He's going through the Stone Skin, but not enough. Oh my god, more than
Almost.
110k HP. Oh gosh.
Oh.
That
Nice, he's
Predator.
down.
Killer denies. Oh my god. So we have 0 HP Embreeze.
How? But
is
but
this
he
a
can
sign?
metamorph. He could metamorph and just get it back.
Oh my god. They
I
are
haven't
on the
tried if that
rail.
works versus Solanar, right? Because it's not really counting as healing, it's swapping HP, so it should work, I guess, right? I never paid attention to it.
I think it's going to work, but he
Oh.
cannot target him. He could not target the Solinar.
Yeah.
He could only target the Theodosia, and the Theodosia wouldn't have the HP swapped because of the Mercurio. So he's 2-0 John. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. I think it's you that are going to face him. Is that you that is going to face him?
I'm
No,
not
you're
sure.
going to face Shinny.
Yeah, I think it was Shinny, yeah.
Yeah.
But what-
you're
that
going to
was-
face Shinny.
That was a pretty good one for Palomas, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he has fun, that's what matters. I'm very
Yeah,
surprised
and
that
he
he
tried.
played no support characters in there, though, like any revivers, healers, or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, surprisingly,
Hmm.
that didn't went with supports because he could try to prolong the fight to try to get the upper hand on some RNG around something.
Yeah.
But he went straight to the nukers strategy. You know, some players do it a lot. You know, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to have. And when I face some accounts that are really higher than mine, sometimes they do the same. You know, I put 5 nukers and hopefully I get a chance.
One of them will get
shot.
it, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we have a block revive on someone. Sometimes we get a stranger RNG that is on our favor, and I'm able to pull a win against this account that's really stronger than mine. And this is the power of the 5 nukers. It works. It's not going
Yeah.
to work every battle, but has a chance of working, and that's something that we cannot take away from him. And then now it's always dangerous, you know. For more safe that you play, there are some things that are unavoidable. Yeah,
Absolutely.
A1s that heals passives, that heals or turn the meta, and suddenly you have a lot of voices on your head, and then you're dead, and nothing to do.
Block revive is just so strong at the moment in the meta. Like in the past, we had, if you remember, like 4 or 5 years ago, right? We had a few block revive champions. We had the Initwi, which was doing no damage. We had Blood
Yeah.
Gorged. Then they've got in Rotos, but we barely had any block revive champions. And if you're looking now at the meta, right? So many, but so many of them are so powerful. You know, like you have Predator, you have Krutraxa now, you have Nice that has a block revive, which, yeah, it's not the hardest hitting skill, but it can catch you off guard, you know. Ambris, the list just goes on. It's just crazy how many of them are extremely powerful now.
Yeah, the meta is a little bit strange. You have all the block revivers in the world with crazy ignore things on that skills that block revive. You ignore block damage, you ignore unkillable, you ignore whatever. And you also get the champions that have a lot of protections. The champions put block damage, unkillable, self buff, stone skin, whatever. And these are the things on the meta. Very protected champions and champions that ignore that. And on the screen, Tyrako against Kenpachi.
Or Palo. Palo is back by the looks of it. There we go. Kenpachi. Hello, hello. Going in with Fabian. Then we have Tyraku coming in with Theodosia and Galatir. He's saying no to Kenpachi. You're not going to get any of my support characters. Like, I want them both for myself.
And is a really strong first pick, because you guarantee that you have a second option.
Yeah.
These champions can do a lot. Even Locked, if you lock them, they can just swap fight and do some really relevant moves.
Absolutely.
Both of them are extremely strong, top of the meta on their category. Between the supports, the two strongest are these two.
Yeah.
If you have the revivers in mind. But Kenpachi has some champions that can be really troublesome. The Marius and the Carnage, they play really well together. If you're able to remove the buffs from the enemy team and lock them under day 3 of the Carnage, block passive and active, there's no coming back.
Oof. +3 Krixia.
Well, that might be an exchange of lockers bun here.
I think so. I can't remember. Gone?
Interesting that we don't have the nukers picked early from Tyrako. He went straight to the supports to just after that to go for the nukers.
Yeah, I think he has quite a few available. So he was like, I'm going to let him do his move and then do my own moves. But I can't remember if that Marius is in Stormcaller. I think last time I had a match with Kenpachi, if I remember it correctly. I might be wrong though. But it could turn the tide of the fight,
Yeah. If his team has the speed lead and this is a fast Stormcaller Marius, that might make the difference.
And we got
because
a Garrel.
all the support that we have on the other side don't have how to handle anything if they are stunned. And we don't have polymorphs.
No, it's crazy how polymorph kind of like completely evaporated from the meta after it was so broken for so long, right?
Yeah, and gradually we're going to see it coming back.
I think
Because
so
we have
too.
the crowd control champions doing some effective, the lockers removing buffs. So if you have the polymorph on the right moment, you win the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be so game changing,
And now we have first move coming from Tyrako, and it's actually the
Trying to-
swapping form.
Trying to get rid of the stone skin, and he
He locked the horse.
He does on the horse. That is almost a GG's at the moment.
And how fast is this Carnage? He played even before the UV. So the strategy was really removing something and then going for the Carnage.
I think so,
Locking.
yeah.
But now he's going to change a little bit what he had in mind, since he's going to have the horse locked for a while.
I'm surprised that he decided to go with that instead of trying to remove that stone skin.
Well, indeed. Is this Galeo going to have enough damage to kill one or both of the supports? Because they are in a position.
Oh, and he does. Gallius is fantastic after the buff as well. I know he got buffed a long time ago, but he's just so good since they buffed him. Now I'm curious if he's gonna try to go for that Garrel to stop it from using the unkillable, because this becomes problematic.
Okay, we have the Enfeeble on his side. Let's see what he's going to do. This is decisive move. He went for the
or the AoE, yeah.
Yeah, since the UV used the
revive
the first turn, so he does not have how to revive. Okay, we have a tough situation.
And Feeble, it can be cleansed.
Oh, this damage!
Oh, 273k on Hilvi.
Oh my god, that's insane damage, and it is.
But Unfortunately, Predator ends the
Predator.
match. This was a good match because it looked kind of like you wasn't sure who's gonna get it. You know, even though Araku had some very solid picks. You know, it was definitely a
But
pretty interesting match. This one.
it was every team into the removal of the stone spin that he had on the first turn.
Yeah, the Marius one. It's just
If
one of
that
those things,
didn't
you know,
happen,
that
yeah,
are losing you the fight. If it wasn't happening, probably that fight would have been completely different. Yeah.
yeah, and now we're going to have him having the first pick, so he might change the exactly what he did.
Exactly. Yeah.
He took the Marius out of Kenpachi, so. And I know that he might be that he might provoking each other on the chats. That I would be so I would be like, oh, you're not going to play the Horus anymore, bro. Let's see what's going to be the reply picks, and it was Fabian and Carnage. Okay, he's using the same basic strategy, but with different characters this time. And we have the Krixia from Terraco side again.
And he got actually this time around Theodosia. So Galatir is not picked. I am not sure if Kenpachi has any of these two powerful nukers, but I'm curious if he's gonna try to steal that Predator, and it seems like he did not. He still went for the chicken there, for Gallius, and for Hilvi.
Well, he has a lot of faith on that Hilvi, and we're going to see the double support again.
Yeah.
It's a very similar team that Heracles is using now to the team that he used before. It's only the Marius and the Predator swap.
Correct, yeah. And the same thing for Kenpachi. The final champion is Gizmak, okay, which is a good pick.
If his speed levels are really well, he might have a way of going through the defensive measures of Terraco and delivering the block active and passive. We saw that it was a very fast Carnage, but that Krixia it was faster.
Yeah.
Okay, the situation is a little bit tough to him.
It is because of that lockout, but he might have a chance.
Yeah, we still got the second form of the Gizmak.
The only problem is that Metamorph, right? It can literally create him some problems.
Yeah. And his team is very low life at the moment. So it is a risk. And if he metamorphs one of the champions, the other probably is going to die. So he won't be able to metamorph both.
Yep. Ooh, and the Enfeeble.
And he had the Enfeeble. Oh my god, that does not look good to Kenpachi.
No.
Oh, surprisingly, he used the skill on the Krixia, not on the Nuka. But it is GG.
GG's
2-0 to Terraco.
Araku gets the win.
Yeah, very solid picks. Very solid.
A very good account.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He did a very solid wise. You know, he was able to do everything that he planned. You know, we didn't have countermeasures from Kenpachi most of the time. Like the picks were too solid for him to counter. So it's not something that you see easily. Oh, and
it seems like you're next. It seems like you're next right here. Soul Saint versus Cruzen. Let's see. Soul Saint is my clanmate. It's gonna be a tough one here.
Okay. It's going to be a tough one. I don't even know if I got gear on the champions because I just got home. Hopefully, I'm geared.
You do. Hopefully you do.
Wow.
Good luck to you and to Soul Saint. I'm gonna have to split it 50-50. You know, I gotta cheer up for both of you. I'll sit in both corners. You know.
Yeah, let's go. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
They are going to prepare the backstage for us to go there and make us fight.
Just make sure if there's lag or anything, guys, like it happened before. It could be something to do with the fact that we are streaming at the same time and we are live in here, which I don't think so. But just make sure we can actually get to see the fights because from what I've seen, we did not manage to see the previous
Mhm. We are going down
Who
to the
knows?
channel. See you guys later. In a
Yeah,
while.
crocodile. So, guys, let's see what is going to happen. Both of them have very good accounts. They have pretty much all of the meta champions. Very curious to see how are they going to approach it. And of course, the first pick, make your bets. In the meantime, you know, both of them good players. Hopefully, we're gonna manage to see the actual match without a problem. With the dead dealer taking down the chicken, the cock is almost out of the match. Same with Nice. And he's going for the A2. Not enough, not enough. And now Gallius taking down Rotos because of that defense down and A1. Such a powerful skill as well when they have defense down. Bayak putting the provoke on his Galatir and on Nice. We still have Solanar, so it's never too late with Solanar. Like, he can always turn the fight. Theodosia bringing in the revive, unkillable on everybody. They are still debuffed. That Nice is under provoke, but Galatir does not have the provoke anymore. He got back his Mercurial stack. If he's not going to be able to kill that Galatir, it will get pretty damn hard for him. And he went for Solanar. Solanar is down, but of course, Galatir will have the revive. Is he going to revive? Or he's too afraid that Gallius is about to use the AoE after. And he is indeed. Instead, he's boosting the Thermitter. Not enough damage from Gallius. While he is a very powerful damage dealer, if he does not have that increased defense to actually help him versus Nice, which is so tanky, he does tend to struggle a little bit. This is indeed a fat fight. He decided to actually metamorph with Theodosia, which is a bit of a risky move. Nice did not get blocked there. He still has that block damage, but is he going to use that or try to go for a kill? Even though the accuracy levels might be in check with that Bayak, it seems like that Fabian went down. And that was a strong hit. But then Gallius absolutely clutching the fight in here. Gallius insane. First fight goes to Soul Saint. We've moved a bit in the league here. We have some more crazy matches, more powerful teams, better builds on their characters. They are both experienced PvP players. But the main question is now, are they going to try and counter each other with the next picks? Good match, good match. an ally attack, and Nice is down. But Solanar not being able to crit. I think GG's. Wow, that was a very, very good match. Soul Saint getting the second win in. Moving forward on the bracket. Once Cruzen is back, we're going to talk a little bit about his match. And good match, bro. That was a good match. It was pretty
Yeah,
hard.
it was a tough it was a tough
It
to
was.
face the Bayak.
It was
And
very tough. Yeah,
great build on Soul Saint's side.
it was a
And
good one. And seeing your Nice here, like with the CBI, constantly going back, I was like, I think he's gonna make a comeback. I think he's gonna make a comeback.
Without killing the Bayak, it was really hard.
Yeah,
was
it
really
is.
hard.
Such a good passive, huh?
Yeah.
It just completely
Crazy,
changed the
crazy strong.
offense. The offense scene. But unfortunately for you, because we are talking here, Soul Saint is moving in. Do we have a look at the bracket? Because I know we haven't done that since we started. If the team can maybe put it on the screen to kind of like give the new people that just joined the stream an idea of what's happening, what matches already happened, what matches are still coming.
Okay, it is on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have Authentic against MTG. Terraco already moved to the third round.
Yeah, he moved to the next round.
Actually, we're going to have Chazup against the Snackbox.
Yeah.
The first fight.
Yep.
They are ready now.
So that's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, and you're going to face Shinny.
Yeah, seems like it. I might be next after, probably. Yep.
Let's go.
It's all good. Snackbox Chazup.
Yeah, it's going to be the next fight. It was one of the first fights, but I think they weren't red back in the time, so now they are. So it's going to start in about 1 minute, this fight. It is going to be a great fight. Snackbox has a crazy Rasa and for sure Chazup too. You know, for sure I'm rooting for Snackbox to the core. I don't want Chazup to move to the next one.
Still against him, right? Still against him.
Yeah. I don't want Chazup. Imagine how I will always tell that when we was like putting a subscription on the tournament, it's random how you are selected, like number 1, number 2. Before the bracket is already done, Chazup was like number 1 and I was number 3 just by randomness. And he was like, noob, I am in front of you on the rank. And I was like, bro, this is not a rank. This is just a list. And he was like, noob, I am number 1. You're number 3. And I was like, bro, this is not a rank, bro. This is just a list. And he was like, no, you're a noob.
Just trolling,
like, yeah. So I wish him to lose now. Revenge.
Snackbox got with you in the final last time, if I remember it correctly, right?
Yeah, crazy fight.
Yeah. He does have good builds, good strategies. So anything can happen, you know?
Yeah, bro. Every time I see his next box, I remember of Ryan Gosling, bro.
Do you? Yeah, he does look similar, actually, yeah.
He looks like Ryan Gosling so much, bro.
He's so well groomed, you know, the haircut, everything. So he starts strong with the Marius. I'll let you actually do the commentary on this one because I've done all of your matches, you know, to Legendary
on the
relic
clock.
that increases the chance to don't weak hit versus them. But then
Okay.
look at that
Locking
Galatir.
the nuker.
But he's so uncovered versus that Predator right now.
He might put.
Now
he
he's
went
going
for the
down
nuke.
Marius.
Oh my god! But
Oh, no extra turn.
hard decision. Look at this
Ah.
damage.
Predator.
Look at this damage.
Yeah.
And there is nothing Virtus can do against the Veil.
No, and he's gonna have to hit in the Stone Skin. Even with the extra turns or whatever. And now it's literally nothing that he can do. Versus the full team.
Let's go, Snackbox! Let's go!
And Snackbox gets in the fight here.
Come to
Well
my
played.
side,
Good
Chazup,
match.
on the losers' side.
Good match.
Good match, good match. Snackbox played
Yep.
really well. Chazup once more played really bad.
Good one, yeah.
Okay, Chazup, come to my side, to the loser side. I will give you a hug. And a banana.
And next one we have Authentic and MTG Jedi.
Wow. Good fight here. Authentic, we didn't saw any fights from him in the first round. We saw from MTG Jedi.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the debut of Authentic here. Very solid account. And we saw a really good strategy on MTG Jedi on the first round.
He did perform really well, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, he went to try to mitigate the peaks of the opponent mid fight, which was really good. Really, really, really good.
It will be very interesting to see. I haven't seen Authentic playing in a long time. I know we were in the same clan for a while. He became a father. He kind of like slowed down, and I was actually surprised when I've heard that he's in the tournament. I was like, is he still playing? You know, but I'm very curious to see how his account looks like now. You know,
my team here is telling me that we might have a different battle because MTG Jedi is driving right now.
Okay,
so we might have a different battle from the bracket until he gets home
fine.
safe and sound.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, who do we think is going to be on the finals? Who you guys think are going to be on the finals? If you had two picks, Scratch, who would you think it's going to be?
I don't know, man. It's pretty tough. We've seen Solstin has a very stacked account. Snackbox performed really, really well, you know, and we still haven't seen all of the matches, right? We could see some very good comebacks. Tyraku has a very solid account, you know. I'm not doing too bad either, but I might be a bit rusty, which is fine. We'll find out later. You know, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah. Well, we have some very, very strong players, and we have everybody here knowing what they're doing. So there is no weak players here. You know, even if the account's not that strong, the player is. So you might see good strategies around that. And that's very solid. We are not seeing anybody that is going to be totally devastated. So maybe we might see something that surprises on the finals. Okay,
Absolutely.
let's wait for the step to put up next fight.
Let's see what we have next. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
What's up?
What's up? What's
Doing
up?
great,
How you doing, Yang?
Doing great, doing great. I see that you guys introduced the Void League a couple of minutes ago. I just wanna clarify some things on the Void League. So, Void League is actually for everybody, and of course, you gotta go and do well in the tournaments to participate in the bigger tournaments. But I think everyone should at least take a peek, try, and play one or two tournaments just for fun. And if you go well, I mean, you continue. We will have 2 qualifiers each week. So every week, 2 qualifiers, 2 tournaments that give you points. At the end of the month, the ranking system will pick your best 4 performances. So if you go well on 3 tournaments and bad on the other 5, let's say it like this, it picks the best of the best 4 of your performances to make the ranking for the minor tournament. The minor tournament counts as a tournament as well. We'll have a small prize pool. It will be live streamed as well. So if you go well on the qualifiers, you will probably be here the next time we open a live stream for tournaments. The first minor tournament will be on the 8th of May, if I'm not mistaken. And the minors also give you a guaranteed spot on the major tournament if you win, and give you extra points on the season ranking for you to qualify to the major tournament. So if you have a lot of if you get a good point on the other tournaments, if you go well for the major, for the season ranking, it will pick the 6 best performances that you have throughout the whole 3 months. So if you like take the first place, 4th place, a 5th place, a 7th place, maybe a 20th place, it will pick the 6 best performances that you have, plus some extra points from minors if you go well on the minors. And then we make the full seasonal ranking. And we pick the 32 best players on the seasonal ranking to compete on the major. And for the first major, we will have $1,000 as a prize pool, and of course a lot of other stuff. Like we will have like trophies on the website, maybe avatar frames on the website, and other stuff on the website. If you were here when we launched the website, I suggest you go to the website and you go to the profile page. The profile page is looking beautiful right now. So go there, take a peek. We will do a lot of improvements on the profile page as well. We will have like achievements to do on the website. And I mean, of course, that's for like the kind of the guys that wants to compete. But another thing that we are introducing soon, it's not like 100% ready yet, is ELO rankings. So if you are like, let's say a mid-game player and you want to compete on some tournaments, if you compete in at least 10 battles, you will earn an ELO ranking. Let's say you classify to get silver ELO. You will not be battling against like gold ELO guys. So Cruzen will probably classify as a gold ELO or maybe a platinum ELO. So you will not fight Cruzen in a turn. You fight other accounts that are the same level as you or something like this. I mean, we have a lot in store to introduce in the next months, and we invite everyone to play on the Void Crown Arena.
Yeah, the interesting thing is you have many opportunities of going to the minors, many opportunities of going to the majors. So if you're not in the mood to participate in 1 week tournament, you're going to have the opportunity and participate on the other week's tournament. And that's something interesting because sometimes your roster changes, the meta changes, and you feel, okay, now it's the best time for me to do it. And you can even try to figure out ways of trying to go to the tournaments, ranking specific positions that's going to give you the specific amount of points that you need to go to the minors, to go to the majors, which it is something that you can play strategically around that. It's going to be something very, very cool to have amongst our communities, because both players and the community in general will have something fun to do. So really good initiative that you had on Void Crown. Thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome. And I wanna appeal to the content creators. I mean, I think content creators will be able to create a lot of content on this. So yeah, I urge to every content creator to participate in the Void League so they can create content over it. I think I come from other games that many content creators did, like content on their placement in tournaments. So maybe this is something very cool, so everyone can participate as well. Guys, I think Scratch is up for battle. So
Okay.
I'll leave you guys to it, and yeah, thanks for the space to talk a little bit about the Void League.
Let's go. Wish you luck, Scratch. You're going to face Shinny. Oh, watch out, the Rotos.
I know. I
Yeah.
lost actually to him a few days ago in live arena. His rotos destroyed my team, so yeah, I gotta watch out.
Watch out for that Rotos. And
Absolutely.
the mold is something that he really loves to play.
He does.
Free
He
tips,
does.
free tips.
Free tips, huh?
Yeah, the staff is getting prepared here. Scratch was just dragged to the other universe to prepare for the battle. We're going to have Shinny against Scratch, two really veterans content creators and two really strong players. You know, the traditional style for Shinny is going to be something that Scratch gonna need to face here, and we always know that Rotos can be very solid. If you don't have how to defend against him, he's a champion that can wipe out your entire team. So we wanted to see something interesting here. Is Shinny going to make the underdog beat the whale? We're going to see here in a few seconds when the fight starts. This is going to be interesting, you know. Two great players, and Shinny for sure stayed away out of the game for a few years, but he returned with a very solid understanding of the meta, which it is really cool to see because he brings new strategies based on the reduced roster that he plays, which is always nice to see. Scratch has a bigger roster and he has more options to play with. But if he didn't do what, if he does not do what it is necessary to face the well-built champions of Shinny, he might he might get a difficult situation. Well, the Duchess is going for sure. Is going to for sure be there. Okay, so we are waiting for them to odd each other for us to start the battle. They are Chinny is not finding Scratch. Wow, it is not Scratch Chinny, it's Kung Fu. So we are going to wait a little bit for them to add each other. And it is going to be on the screen in a few seconds. Let's see, who are you guys think is going to be here as the winner, Shinny or Scratch? oh, oh gosh. Okay, now we have their screens in a few seconds. Is Ash in the tournament? Tá. Okay, my staff that just told me they are preparing the screens. We don't want to happen the same thing that happened on the first Scratch match that we didn't had a good Sino, so they're selecting between both of them, the one that has the best quality over to share. Oh my god, the Predator killed 2 champions and forcefully transformed deny. So now he has 40% evade chance. What is coming from scratch? Oh my god, the counterattack of the Pred Boy put denies with very, very small amount of HP. And we know that this Encore is going to cleanse herself. Oh, look at the wand proccing and the petrification that he transferred back with the wand is now on him. Oh my god, the wand again. Oh my god, Scratch is in a tough position. Okay, block revive on the Fabian, and now we have full evade on the Predator. So he now is able to fully evade everything, and we have a tough battle coming from Scratch now. He won't revive anybody because the block revive of the A3 of the Predator was on the Fabian. Damage coming from the horse, but not enough to kill them, and we have a good situation for Shinny now. We got a good situation. If this Spread Boy evades a lot, he has an opportunity. Oh, Scratch is going to the second form. A2, but evade! Oh my god, not a good situation to Scratch at the moment. A1 coming from the Predator. There, Marius is down. A1 coming from the Nice. The Marius is up. It's Marius down, Marius up. Well, they are with the HP fully mitigated by the effect of the Life Harvest Blessing. So every time they come or they suffer damage, they might lose HP because of gemstones and blessings. And this is the situation right now. We have the Predator against 3 champions, but a Predator with full stack of evades, and probably now he has all his skills. Oh my god! Oh my god, he killed 2 champions. Now is a face-off between the 2 Clust Kings. We have Bread Boy on Shinny's side, fully stacked, and we have Nice on Scratch's side, but he knows he got A3. Oh my god, if he stuns, he's still in the game. He killed! Ooh, no hit, no evade, and we have 1-0 coming from Scratch. Whoa, crazy fight. Shinny put up a good fight there. Good fight. I thought if the evade was going to proc there, well, he had a good shot. Coming now, we have first pick from Shinny. First pick coming from Shinny. What is it going to be? Okay, we have Brad Boy, first pick from Shinny. We know that he trusted a lot and he almost got that first battle. And we have Marius and Fabian coming from Scratch side. We saw what they were able to do in the first fight. They are pretty much repeating the first picks. Is Shinny going to have a different strategy for that? We had a really good clutch from the first battle. So we might have that again, but if the Predator does not evade the Fabian, or if in the case he doesn't ban him, we might have a totally different situation. The clutch happened because the Predator was able to stack everything that he was able on the right moment, and if that does not happen again, we have a difficult situation for Shinny. And here we go, the Bayak again coming from Scratch side. Are we going to see the Rotos and Maudi maybe from Shinny? Let's see. 2 last picks from Shinny's side. And that's the impactful decisions. Well, I really think he's going to play Rotos again. And I really think the Rotos is going to be banned again. Oh my god, that surprised me. The Vestel plus the Necroret. This is solid, but for sure the Bayek needs to be banned on his side. The Bayek needs to go down if he wants to play this team, and he's going to be locked. So he's going to trust everything on this Donatello. Oh, but the Donatello is banned from scratch. Smart plays. Smart plays from both players. So now we have a tough situation for Shinny. If the Predator does not evade, maybe Shinny has all the champions locked by the Fabian. And that's something hard to face since we have such strong champions on the other side. Let's see how he's going to handle that. Scratch is only using day 2 to not kill the Marios against these huge shields. Okay, A3 from the Fabian, everybody is locked. And now we're going to have big damages coming from Edward. And no, not even the shield was gone. Okay, we have Enfeeble on 2 champions and Petrification on another Polymorph from Shinny's side on the Fabian. But the Fabian delivered everything he was able to before getting into Polymorph. So we only have A1s coming from Shinny's side. Is this A1 going to be enough? Oh my god, 124k damage, but he tanked. A2 of the horse, but he tanked. He is surviving. That we know for sure. He's surviving. Oh, an attack, but we have Enfeeble on Vestel. Oh, come on. A1 from the Pred Boy. Is he able to kill the horse? 20% evade on that. Predator. The revive plus the healing coming from the Galavier. Wow. He got the Chrysalidity on this Galavier. A1 coming from the Edward, and the champion is down. Pred Boy went down. We might have a revive if Duchess is able to rotate her skews. And since, well, weak hit from the Galateer on the Duchess, so she might be able to rotate enough to put back her skews. A2 coming from the Edward, and they are sleeping. A3 coming for the horse, bro. Look at the amount of HP that this Vestal is getting from the shield. It's saving her. It's saving her a lot. Here we go. A1. No Enfeeble on the Vestal. We might have a block revive coming from the Edward here. A3. Oh my god. Block revive on the Vestal. So we might have the Predator coming back. But the Vestal is not going to be here anymore. If this Duchess is not able to revive now, she might not revive. Okay. She's not going to revive anything. She's locked and facing 4 champions. Tough situation here to Shinny. Really tough situation. Here we go, A3, and she's locked. Exoton to the Fabian, A1. Ooh, my god. Very tough. Duchess. But at the same time, the damage that she's going to take from every side might be not enough for her to tank. She's restoring a lot of HP. Oh my god, look at the damage. The Edward is going for the damage, but she's going to be locked again. And she didn't even had one turn, and she's already been locked again. The situation is not good to her. And here we go, final move. GG Shinny, GG Scratch. Scratch moving up to the next round. Okay, at least one of us casters are going to represent you. Because I was pretty poor on my fight. Let's go. Good battle coming from Scratch. GG, brother. Well fight.
Thank you. He almost got me the first match. You've seen that Predator roll? Like,
Yeah,
I was sweating a bit there.
What was the clash between the Clutch Kings? You know, the Knights and the Predator. You know, like
I know. I was like, I was like, oh my god! At the final moment, I was telling him like, bro, if I'm gonna go with the A1 and I weak hit you, I'm done. If I'm gonna go with the A3 and you put that freaking Hunter's Gaze on me, I'm done. What am I gonna do right now? You know, I was like, I'm gonna have to just gamble it with the block damage and do that.
And you were fast enough to play 2 rounds in front of him.
Yeah,
That made the difference because if he had the move in between and the Hunter's Gaze wasn't in,
yeah,
GG.
exactly. That's what saved me, and it does have to do a bit with the gemstones and everything, but it was really helpful. Yeah.
It was crazy. Does you have the Chrysalid on that Galthier?
Mine, yeah, has the Chrysalid, the max one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Exoton was really helpful there. You
Yeah,
were
it
able
was. Yeah,
to
that's why I love it.
grab
It's
into
not.
it.
I love it for Chimera as well. It's just amazing, even for the Chimera. You know, when I'm doing the
Oh,
trials and stuff, it's just so good.
so helpful. This is one of the strongest relics in the game and helps you a lot. A lot.
Mm.
Okay, so next match is going to be Young and Unworthy. Let's see who takes the best out of here.
Oh, first match of
Young is
Yang.
the
Let's see.
Young is the head of Void Crown. He's the one
Yeah,
in front
let's see
of
with his
the
account.
platform. So let's see if the head of the platform is as good as the platform. Okay, you can see here, Young and Unworthy preparing to fight. We are on Unworthy's screen. Okay, I think he's Ukrainian by the language.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the person. It's good to see other creators as well, because I think we have pretty separated channels in the Ray Discord, right? Us, the
Yeah.
English speaking, and Ukrainian content creators. So we don't really meet them. I talk with Uncle every now and then, like in the direct messages and stuff. But other than that, I'm not really familiar with what other creators they are out there. You know.
Yeah, Unworthy is pretty new into the content creator scenario and into the program, but he's rising in a very good rating.
That's
Very
good.
big
Like
content creator and really good arena player too.
very stacked account as well.
Yes,
feel-
and he's actually the leader of his own clan.
That's good. Yeah. Let's see a good solid match. Predator. We have a Marius. We have a Fabian, Galatir, Nice, Crixia, Bayak. If
All
you
the
think
meta
about it,
champions.
all the meta champions, we've been seeing them over and over again throughout all of the matches, right?
Yeah, this is crazy how and we have so many options, but some champions they give you more like trust. You trust more on these champions because it is what call it the meta. When a champion is everybody's playing him, everybody wants to play him.
Yep.
Oh, and the second battle in sequence that we're going to see an accurate, really solid pick.
And
Really
and then
solid pick.
Armans as well, right?
Yeah. Let's see the clash between two content creators, two clan leaders, two communities, the Brazilian and the Ukrainian. Let's see who got the upper hand here. Krixel was banned from Unworthy's team, and the Maris was banned from the Young's team. Let's see what's coming next.
Ooh, but we do have that Bayak in there. But if he can annihilate him with Fabian, with Armans, all his passive goes away for that one hit till he gets him out of the polymorph, right? So it could give Yang that advantage that he needs to
Okay,
take
and
some of
the Fabian actually to be there.
Absolutely.
And we are having the first pick on his now. And he went straight to the Galathir. No, he changed it to the Bread Boy. Just to take away from Young,
Take
probably.
from Young, yeah. Knowing that he might be limited on the options. Let's see, is Young going to try and take something away from him?
Well, the Fabian. It was Young's pick back in there, and still the pick.
Yeah.
And the Galathir and the Nice is coming back now.
Back on the
So-
menu.
Yeah, the firepower that Young displayed, it's been taken away from Unworthy. So, hard fight to Young. Since his roster is not as big as Unworthy's,
Yeah.
he might have a problem here. What he's going to do to face two of the strongest champions in the game, 3 out of there, to be fair, denies the Predator and the Galathir. Ooh, and that's actually a really good option to use. The
Carnage, yeah.
Carnage.
Getting prepared for their Bayak, you know?
Exactly. Oh, the Creek said this is a must ban. If he wants to play with the champions that he have on the screen, this is a must ban.
Absolutely.
Let's see what's going to be the last pick coming from Unworthy. He has a lot of possibilities.
He does. Curious if he's gonna try again to bait him with a Bayak, or he's looking at potentially bringing in some other champion. He's Nakret. Oh, Queen of Hearts.
Surprising.
Nice to see her
Yeah.
in here because we haven't seen her in quite a while.
Yeah. And she's a very solid champion to this Mercurial method.
Yep.
No, she's able to bring the ally attack with the increased defense and increased attack, which is really strong. And she does an AoE on her own ally attack, which it
And
is
that brand,
really
you know.
solid, really strong. And Armand's coming from last pick from Young. Okay.
Carnage is out. Good pick, good
Well-
good deal right there.
Yeah, this is going to make the whole situation very hard for Young, because the horse is not usually a champion unless you have Stormcaller to control, to be able to do enough damage to control a Nice and a Predator,
Mm.
you know? And these 2 nukers on Unworthies have
Yeah.
block revive, and only having 1 nuker from the Young side,
Is-
if one of these
is-
block revives
Dangerous.
works, yeah, he's done. And we also have the Death Brand coming from the Queen.
Ooh, and Krixia managed to lock enough
Yeah, she
resistance
was
to keep that
resistant for-
Fabian away.
Tough situation to Young.
I think I'm seeing Marius going to sleep. I think I'm seeing Marius going to sleep.
Oh my gosh, almost there. Well, he's
Well,
definitely...
actually, no, because his Nice got locked. I did not see if Predator got locked as well or no.
I think they're going
not.
to get their skills back now.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Well,
Oh,
no.
He's waiting. He's waiting.
Actually, I think he's going to just take away the stack of Mercurial to kill them with no revive. GG for Unworthy. That is going to the next round.
GG's.
2-0.
Absolutely.
2-0 against Young.
Have a look at the brackets. What is left for the day? MTG, I
Okay.
know, and Authentic. If any new people just dropped in, guys, you've missed any of the matches. Once the guys are ready to bring in the
One
bracket.
thing I know. And one thing I know, you're going to face Unworthy on next battle.
Am I? Is it me versus him? Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be you against him. Okay, this is the bracket that as you already can see on the
Yeah.
round 3, you're going to face him. On the first fight of the round 3, we have John against Snackbox. We still got 2 fights of the round 2 to be done. Authentic against MTG Jedi that was driving, so we were waiting. We
Yeah.
have Tyrak who are red on the round 3. Big Papa Drock against Briggs. Probably is
Yeah.
going to be the next fight.
Yeah.
If MTG Jedi and Authentic are not there. Oh, we might have great fights here. Here we go. Next fight probably is going to be MTG Jedi against Authentic. They are preparing. It is going to be the first time that we see Authentic playing, so we don't know which kind of strategies he uses. We saw from the MTG Jedi first battle that he has a decent roster to play around, and he used good strategies around trying to mitigate picks which is something that's really useful in this kind of
Mm,
multiple battles against players because you try to figure out the strategy in between the fights. No, you do not have a
absolutely, yeah.
strategy on your mind and you stick to it. You modulate. It's going to be something interesting.
Yeah, very curious to see as well.
And now you also know that you're going to face a hard battle against
Yeah,
Unworthy. The roster for sure
absolutely.
he got.
He does have a strong roster, yeah. The thing is, very similar roster with me, you know? And
Okay, so you're going to fight for the peaks.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. We're gonna have to fight for the picks there, yeah. Which makes
That's
it
going to
more
be interesting.
complicated and interesting at the same time, you know?
Yeah. Guys, just one thing. We are going to have the final two battles here from the first day, and we are going to have the third round, the semifinals, and the finals tomorrow at the same time. Okay, so stay tuned for tomorrow. We still got two fights today, and one of them is actually going to start soon. MTG Jedi against Authentic. It is being prepared. I really curious. I was a mad player back in the time that Authentic was joining Mad, I think.
Ah, okay,
In
what
the,
do you?
yeah, I think when I left Mad to go to the Brazilian community, he joined
Mm,
right after I left. So I wasn't in the same clan as him, but we still had a good relationship in between lives and things of that because we were in the same clan in the clan. We were in different time frames, but a clan that we enjoyed back in the time. So interesting, and he had an amazing roster back in the days.
he did, yeah, he did actually, yeah. I know he used to play to run some other accounts as well, you know, like doing platinum push and stuff. So he did play on a lot of big boy accounts, to say like this, you know.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm curious to see what he's able to do now. Okay, and we actually have on the screen our boy Authentic and MTG Jedi starting the fight soon.
Yeah. Hopefully Jedi is not still in the car, you know, driving.
No, I think he's already on.
He'll be like, wait, let me just, I got a break, you know, before I pick the champion. got a traffic light here.
Yeah. Pulling the signal to turn right. You know?
Remove
Okay.
Armans. Are people still so stressed about Armans now with the Mercurial meta and
I think no. I think they got more used
the
to it.
relics, everything else kind of like going against him? Like, I haven't used mine in a long time now.
Me neither.
Mm.
Oh, Faction Wars.
Yeah, I'm not even using him in that actually. I'm using Godin.
Okay, I use both.
Yeah.
Okay, they're deciding who's going to do the first pick. It is something important. Guys, for sure, as Fabry just remind us, if you enjoy this kind of content, do not forget to hit the like button. It is very important. If you're not have your profile on the Void Crown Arena yet, go there, voidcrownarena.com, and make your profile. Even if you're not fighting, maybe there is suddenly a tournament that gets interesting, or a tournament just for free to play, a tournament just with epics, a tournament just with rares. Every day there are different tournaments out there, and you're also able to create your own tournaments to your community, to yourself, to your friends, to your clans. And on the screen, AKG Authentic against MTG Jedi.
And yeah, guys, make sure you smash that like button. I'm seeing 700 people in the chat, 280 likes. Come on, guys. Show us some love. Come on. Smash that like. It helps a lot with the stream. We appreciate you.
Yeah. And here we have the first pick from Authentic being Fabian. Okay, we can
Good
actually see the roster that he has on the screen. He's playing with a very reduced roster,
Yeah.
which means he has a lot of dominance around his champion. Oh, the Drock.
Oh, and he goes straight for two of his main picks too, which makes it really difficult because when you have such a small roster, even it is a very good idea if you don't have a lot of gear. You don't want to spread to teams, spread your builds across 50 different champions and then all of them kind of like don't perform well. So you have to reduce the amount of characters you're building to be able to give them the best possible builds, right? But it gets very tricky when the opponent picks the same characters. I was literally about to say it, and as soon as I was gonna start, I'm just seeing Marius and Krutraxa there, you know. So it is complicating his life like this.
It was a really mitigation of picks without even knowing.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
does he
Yeah.
know? We never know. He might know.
Who knows?
he
Exactly.
might-
Yeah.
He might know the picks of Authentic. Maybe he saw it on the profile or something like that. Before the fight, it was a really good pick.
Or if
MTG
Authentic is
Jedi.
maybe streaming every now and then, maybe they talk with each other, you know. But I think
Yeah.
MTG picked the same champions before as well, so I think he's fairly limited on his own portfolio, on his own roster, to say like this, you know. And I think
Well,
great minds do think alike, you know.
yeah, and we have a very solid pick too for an Authentic. You know, the strategy around you, Meko and Fabian, so you have two lockers. And the counter of the lockings on the Donny, I have the feeling that the Donatello is going to be the ban from Authentic. And he's going to face the other nukers
Yeah,
with what we have.
I had to ban as well Donatello from Shinny on the second match. Yeah.
Well, solid.
A good champion, a very good champion.
And really good to counter the meta that we have at the
Yeah,
moment.
exactly. Yeah.
Actually curious to see what is going to be the bans from both players. Okay, we have the
Oh,
nice
nice.
Donatello
And
the
Harima.
from
Wow.
MTG Jedi.
I mean, Harima does bring that damage reduction in, but I would see Garrel as a much bigger threat.
Well, both are bigger threats to be fair.
Yeah.
I think MTG Jedi's strategy is to play around the team being locked, the Krutraxa get killed and return.
Yeah, Krutraxa is there. Krutraxa is there. He is counting on blocking their revive, though.
Here
he
we
is
go.
counting on blocking their revive because he left
Oh, he
the
was not able
lockout
to block.
characters.
He was not able to lock the Donny, but if he restores this Q now, maybe the Yumako plays
Will
before
do
the
it.
Horde
Yeah,
and lock again.
she will
So
play
he's
before the
out.
Horde. Yeah.
Oh, he accelerated actually. Is he going to swap form to mitigate the buffs from the Sifi? Yes, he's going. Oh my god, and he removed the stone skin from the Garo and land the the protected block. The RNG is on his side. That we know.
But Krutraxa is enough to just use the A1. She could kill that Garrel.
Okay,
And she
he
got
tries to
resisted.
lock it again.
Okay, but
Oh.
she will take
She's
a
with the
turn.
stone
Garrel
skin.
before Krutraxa too slow.
Okay, actually the only champion that might get killed here, it is a Donatello.
And Marius, probably.
No, not probably Mary is going to survive through Donatello's passive.
Actually, yeah. Good call right there.
And we can still have a weak hit. We actually had
weak hit and Garrel is down.
we had exactly that. The weak hit, the counter. The situation is really tough for Authentic right now. Oh my god, GG.
Krutraxa, GG's MTG Jedi, my man.
Oh, very solid match from MTG.
Very solid one. Impressive. Good, very good decisions from the banning, the picking, even without knowing that he's limiting Authentic's roster. Fantastic, fantastic show right here with this match.
Exactly. And actually, it looks like I was seeing the future, but the future I was like, okay, we can have a weak hit and nobody dying.
Exactly.
It happened, and boom.
For a second, I even forgot about the passive, keeping Marius alive. So that was a very good call as well, you see.
Yeah. That's another utility that you can bring from the Donny.
Yeah,
Not only
absolutely,
the
yeah.
refresh, the cleans, the speed up and everything else.
And we are going in the same format, but without Marius this time around. Authentic picked him first.
Yeah. So maybe he's moving to a fast formation now.
A double block revive, a massive threat. Get one of the damage dealer out, you know.
Yeah, actually triple if he went for Predatory Eyes. Because the Kurtax
Yeah,
also
if he
have,
brings them both in, yeah.
yeah. Sorry, you can see the anxiety on Authentic's face, you know?
I know. It is like this when you're losing the first match, you know, when you have another one, you're like a bit more worried, you know, like, oh damn,
Yeah.
what am I doing now, you know? So it gets
Okay,
a
we
bit
were
more.
right about the nice, but
And
he went for the
Theodosia.
Theo. Safety.
Yeah, and a 6-star Theodosia.
Oh, he wants to play Lydia.
Ooh, is he counting on a revive, block revive on somebody there?
On the Kurtraxa. He's actually trying to maybe ban the
To
nice.
counter her, yeah, and ban the nice
Yeah.
probably.
This is an old strategy.
Oh, he banned Fabian. Not nice.
Okay, so he's counting that he's going to be able to actually lock. No, he's not. Wow. Interesting pick. Interesting pick. If it works, it's going to be something crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see. It could be a very good
Lydia showcase.
threat here with Lydia. Yeah, I haven't seen Lydia in arena in a long time, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
me
she's
neither.
not protected at all, which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, and she's very slow, so she probably is using a build from the PvE.
Exactly, yeah. But it's fine. Her passive will proc even if she's dead, which is the good thing about her, you know.
Okay, he was able to remove something, so she's going to be able to land.
Let's see. But Theodosia does have that revive. I think was the right choice from MTG Jedi to ban that Yumeko so he doesn't get locked on Theodosia and can revive.
She will have the revive because Lydia's passive a red procced.
Exactly, yeah. So that will be available.
But we might have a block spread by them Carnage when that happening.
If a good counter attack drops in there,
okay.
is the stone skin on her actually still at the moment?
Yeah.
I've missed that as well. I haven't seen the stone skin there.
The Mario survived
almost. Yeah, it reminds me exactly of my match in the last tournament when I've tried to do the exact same thing and he survived, and I was like, oh no, oh no, that's
and
dangerous.
That Mario destroyed you.
Yeah, exactly. That's
okay,
dangerous.
We might see a steal and
put that Kutraxa back. Yeah, put her back in the ground. This meta is just crazy.
And look,
oh, she's missing gear. Yeah,
she's
not missing gear. But he did have a good idea to try with trying to counter the team. If MTG was not banning that Yumeko, and he was able to lock his Theodosia, I think he would have had a much better chance at winning the fight with that Lydia in the team, though. Very good match from both of the guys right here. And next we have Briggs and Big Papa Drock.
Last fight of the day.
Last fight of the day. Curious to see
Wow.
what we're going to see here.
I need to say that MTG Jedi surprised me a lot today. Very solid.
He played
picks,
really
very
well.
solid
He played really
strategy.
well, yeah. Well
Yeah.
done to him. Well done to him.
So he's a good contender to the next
Yeah,
round.
he's a good player. I mean, he's been around for a long time. He's almost an OG, like since
Yeah.
the beginning. So of course he's pretty knowledgeable with about the game. So I just
And
wasn't
now,
sure how his account looks like in terms of what champions he has available. But even though he doesn't have the craziest roster, he made very good use of the characters that he has. And it showed.
yeah. Okay,
Very
so
good
we
wins.
had a surprising news here. Briggs did not show up, so we're going to have a WO coming from Drock side. So Drock is going to advance to the next round because the opponent didn't show up. So
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, we are not going to see this fight. But can we take a look at the brackets after the finish of the second round to let's see what waiting for us tomorrow on the third round, on the semifinals, and on the grand finale?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Tough match is coming. Tough match is coming.
Yeah. Okay, we have on the next round John against the Snackbox, tough fight. Both good players.
Yeah.
Tairaku against MTG
MTG.
Jedi that just showed really crazy strategies today. We are also going to have, as soon as the screens go down.
Yeah. I think they had to adjust their
Yeah, So Saint is going to
with Drock.
go to face Drock. That just moved it because of the WO. And we're going to have you against Unworthy.
Yeah.
Good fights. Really good fights.
Tough matches, yeah. For pretty much every single one of us. Very good brackets, very good matchmaking, to
Face-off.
say like this. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to see crazy rosters facing each other.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. And on the semifinals and on the finals, we're going to have good players competing, and for sure, best out of 5 on the grand finales. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine. Bring him
actually,
on.
we are going to have a guest here to talk a little bit with us. And what's up, Big Papa Drock?
Big
Yo.
Papa Drock.
You guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can.
hear you.
What's up, boys? What's up? Free W. We'll take it. We'll take the free dub.
I mean, why
Oh,
not?
great fight, brother.
A win's a win, right?
A win is a win, man. Some good matches today. Holy smokes. Some really good players.
Yeah, you're going to have tough opponents tomorrow.
Dude, I know. I'm honestly, I was looking at the bracket beforehand and I was like, oh my God, I got to face Cruzen or Soul Saint. They're both really good. Some scary stuff. Snackbox still in there. It's cool to see how many content creators are legitimately great PvP players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're developing. Always developing. Everybody's
yeah.
developing, getting bigger rosters, better gear, better relics, better everything, and get more experience. So this is something really fun to see. Everybody's developing.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. Guys, if you're watching the stream still, make sure to like and subscribe. Give these people some love. I mean, you got to give it up to the Void Crown team. Just incredible what they've created for the raid community. I think it's such an awesome tool for us to be able to do this. This was, I know, a dream of mine for years to get to participate in stuff like this. So I think it's just wonderful that Void Crown has done this. So let's make sure we give love to the sponsors who are putting this on. Or the people who are dedicating their time. So big thank you to everybody who's involved. And obviously to the casters, Cruzen and Scratch out here dropping hot raid knowledge.
Thank you very much, brother.
Fine, having a bit of a blast, enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to
Oh,
pop in and say hello before I go back to work. But really looking forward to tomorrow's matches. And yeah, I had a lot of fun watching today, and I know tomorrow will be a lot of fun too.
Have a good one,
okay.
brother.
Best of luck tomorrow, brother.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Catch you later.
Catch you later.
See
Have
ya.
a good one.
And guys, tomorrow is going to be awesome. We are going here to the final of this day stream. We had amazing fights today. Great content creators facing great content creators, great rosters facing great rosters, good strategies on both sides. And tomorrow is going to be even more insane. I'm wishing you luck to Scratch because you're still
Thank you.
going to
Thank
have
you.
fights tomorrow.
It will
I'm,
be a tough
I'm
one.
just going to cast.
It will be
I
a tough
played,
one though, but we'll
I
see.
played like a noob today.
I mean, it happens, bro. Like as I was saying, I lost last time, and I've lost on easy small things. My Lazarus getting frozen it through the fight.
Bro, that was crazy.
Or a second thing, can't even remember, but is enough. Is raid. That's how raid works, So things are
Yeah,
sometimes out of your control, but what matters, I'm gonna repeat it. You cannot win all the time. What matters is have fun, and learn
yeah.
something from it. That's how it
And
should be.
even if you're not into doing the fights, sometimes you are into watching them.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
great to see big fights happening, great players developing their strategies. It is amazing. So
Absolutely.
today, one thing, thank you very much, Crown, to make that possible. Thank you very much, PLARIUM, to make this tournament idea coming through. Wish you luck, my friend. And for
Thank you.
everybody out here, see you tomorrow.
Peace, guys.